live. It should pick up in just a second. I'm going to do a quick sound
let's
test.
just say a lot of the contestants were blazing.
That should not have made me laugh.
You guys, I
Just
guess
in
I'm just gonna land as a
You guys,
I'm just gonna gone
Perfect.
back.
Well, I mean, it would take you a while to find us, right?
We're actually heading to the center right now because we're heading over to green.
Yep, you guys were broken up, split out for a bit. So welcome back. It's wow, our 7th game for this group and the Offernings Carnivalle Part 2. So I had Part 1 last time. MK was up flying around and touring the cosmos, and he kind of was doing other heroic stuff somewhere. So he's back now, so that's good.
Yeah, hey guys.
In our last episode, we went to quite a few weird places. Let me go and share a little bit here. This is not a major map, but it's just kind of a breakdown. And let's see what we got. So there it is. Let's do that. See if that shows properly. Cool. So there you are with a few of the places that you've been, like the old man with the feather cape initially with the pumpkins. We're trying to get your vote. And the basic summary of this is they're trying to get your vote, and whichever entity or group or whatever you want to call these gets the most votes has the most cosmic backing, the most fae power behind it, the most magic to put into it, the most energy to put into it. So you've been through a little bit of the orange, but not all of it. We went over to the blue, the old lady in the house there, and also the Euphoria party, where Warren ended up eating a lot of blue fire. A lot of you guys did, but he kind of won the thing, I think. And you visited pink for a little bit, and thought maybe not, and kind of left that.
Yeah, that was ironic because that was supposed to be the most appealing one. We're like, this is no.
Well, me and Airlift both agreed. It's when you're gonna find a companion, normally it's the place where you're most comfortable. For a mercenary, it's around a campfire with whom you're sharing the fire with.
Yep, I guess so. So that didn't work out for you guys, which is fine. In the white area, you found it says smoke couple and dog. That's the two people with the dog that was talking, and yeah, that was kind of interesting on that. And no, I messed up. I totally messed up on that. I apologize.
I was about to say
the
white people were supposed to be in multicolor because that's the gesture.
Yeah, I remember.
Thank you. I completely totally messed up on that.
And the dog could talk.
Yes, yes.
Which is crazy.
And dog bit Airlift.
I don't remember that. Wait.
Things happen, guys. I mean, you know. Okay, let me do a quick update here.
Oh, I didn't know about. I knew about the red, the green and brown house, but not the red and gray. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't remember them. I don't even remember white really. I think that was just the distorted one.
Yep. There's some extras that you haven't
white
discovered yet.
White must be nothingness, right?
No, that was black.
That was black.
No.
Black is a nothingness.
Well, I mean, like they were about nothing literally, rather than death.
No, you're not sure what. You never been to the white yet. You're absolutely correct. I messed up on that. So let me fix this for a little bit.
Black was worshiping the nothing.
There were blacks. There were bagpipes at the black, and I missed the bagpipes.
Yes, you did. You
did.
I can
also
show you,
missed
actually.
You also missed a wonderful puppet show. I mean, he was throwing out all the stuff. He had a wonderful dead little rat, and I think it was a dead cat, and they were like going back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the puppet show. I like the puppet show. Bagpipes was fun too.
Dude, if you ask me about the bagpipes, I will definitely show you.
Okay, Anthony, tell us about the bagpipes.
Okay, come with me. Oh wait, I'm actually away from them. I'm with the nothingness. Right?
Yeah,
you were down there, yeah, and you ended up getting one of the big skulls there, and
but I used it on that rabbit.
Yes. You gave it to the rabbit to use it, and yeah, you did. And his name was
the hairy one.
So who's where?
Yep.
I'm at the House of Skulls, or at least close
you
by.
left
If it's
that.
got bagpipes, I'm going to want to go there.
Yeah, that was Rugby from Kirkhoff and Warren near Trenton. That was the rabbit, and he owes you one. So, because he got to talk to his sister because of you. So that's a very good thing. So you guys are all over the place. Yeah, the smoke couple and the dog who was talking was a multicolor, which is basically the chaos jesters, which are very, very strange and delightful creatures. Good stuff. In the black section, you've been to 3 of the places: the puppet show, the bagpipes, and the House of Skulls. And Anthony's just loved that. Most of you others were at the Pink Cafe and didn't quite work out the way you planned. So then we'll have you guys meet probably just above Orange, I suppose. So we can do that.
What was white again?
What was white? White.
What?
Yep, their icon was just a blank white dot curve. It was a blank smiley face.
Yeah.
And all these little icons are in these small, identical metal, like sandwich bag things, which have the icons carved into them, and light comes out of it. And light is that color. So the white has the light coming out as a white smiley face, glowing. Orange is the pumpkin. Blue was the fire, the blue fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, fun stuff. So we'll have you guys all meet up together, I suppose, to start the night off. Somewhere between pink and black and blue, I suppose. How about between orange and white, so you're not really at any particular spot. So we'll have you meet right around there. Can you guys see my mouse? I think so. Yeah. Can you guys see my mouse?
I can.
Can't?
I can.
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, is there a pointer here? I need a laser pointer.
There should be a pointer, yeah.
No, that's just a picture.
Right, but I thought there was... not finding one. Okay. That's alright. Anyway,
Pointer
somewhere
up,
between
there's
orange and
no
white.
pointer there.
So that's fine. Somewhere between orange and white. And you can take it from there. And you are at the carnival. Lots of strange creatures, lots of fey creatures, lots of humanoids, and a few things that aren't quite humanoids at all. And they're coming and going. And the festival's just getting started. It's getting more and more busy, more and more crazy. You see different various things happen. There are bets that go on periodically. And you saw the result of one of those earlier. They can be quite deadly and quite sudden. So, yeah, some different things have happened that way. Lots of you have already cast your vote. Some of you haven't cast your vote. You cast your vote by getting the ribbons at different stations at the carnivals. There's games, there's food, there's all kinds of stuff. Oh, I forgot the noodle shop. There was a noodle shop, wasn't there? Opposite the pink. Was it opposite pink? No, it was opposite the Euphoria party, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was in the blue area.
They had that. Wow, so much stuff happened last time. Sorry, Spence.
Okay, I'm going to land next. Who do I see where?
You see all your friends between white and orange. So basically just kind of cobblestones, different buildings around, different people walking by, and we'll start you off right there.
Hey, you guys, while I was gone, I got this magic crystal that goes on my shoulder. So when I change forms, it rearranges everything for me so I don't flash people. Aren't you guys glad?
Indeed.
Bother me either way.
Oh, really?
No. Didn't care one way or the other, right?
Yeah, I'd rather see a man's sword in battle, not a man's sword in battle.
Oh boy.
Same here.
I
So-
am.
Nudity is
I'm a little
natural.
disappointed
Why would
in
it matter?
myself.
Yeah.
I was given a magic item and I used it almost immediately for someone else.
You did. He was a very happy rabbit.
Yeah, and I don't really think I got much out of it because I didn't get I don't know about his name, and I don't.
You've got his name.
The only favor we got is probably going to be if we ever return to the Feywild.
Right, but you do have his name. It's Rugby from Kirkhoff and Warren
Rugby.
near Trenton.
Rugby.
I'll go ahead and pop that in. Give me a second here.
Yes, a good deed isn't its own reward, eh?
Sure it is.
Well, Kevin, the Harrigan are also a race inside our world too, right?
I don't even know him, but sure.
Okay. So it could be that they are in our world and could be their houses somewhere.
What are
Probably
they?
near the Feywild.
Harrigan.
Yeah, the Harrigan.
They are the one of the two races that was released with Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
Cool. The owls or the bunnies?
Mm-hmm.
Were they the bunnies?
Yep.
Yeah, the bunnies.
Okay,
the
gotcha.
Harrigan.
Yep.
The Pix fairies.
Yes.
Yeah,
The fairies are fun.
Yeah, it was.
The fairies are fun. Yes. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
saw them in the races on D&D Beyond, so that's where I kind of know the name.
Nice. So we got the ramen shop back up there now, so that's a good thing. So between the white and the orange, you haven't ventured into the white at all. You checked out the blue and the black pretty thoroughly. A little bit of orange, a little bit of pink. a little bit of multicolor, and that's about it.
Oh, I guess we'll.
Of course, you can always leave too. It's whatever you want to do.
I don't want
Oh, this is kind of fun here.
MK.
Yeah.
I found a bag plot. The place I voted, there's bagpipes.
Yes.
I think you want to check out the music.
Do you want to tell me what this voting thing is all about?
Oh yeah, we're voting on Fey houses
And why do I care?
because I don't know, we get boons out of it or magic
Yeah,
items.
you get incentives in order to vote for their house. A vote for their Fey parties.
So they give me freebies to vote for them. What do they get out of it?
Your
Or
vote,
vote.
Power.
And power.
more or less.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they seem to want our votes bad enough to give us pretty good little trinkets and things.
Can I
got
vote
this
for more than
coin.
one?
I haven't
No,
used
you-
it yet, but I have a coin that I can flip heads or tails and decide if someone gets to live or not.
Wow.
I have a charge of chaos, and I'm not sure exactly what it does.
So you
One.
guys have
have
already
these-
voted.
I have
I
these
have.
pretty
Oh,
big
yeah.
pieces of ribbon. Yeah, I haven't voted yet.
I don't know if you have interest in seeing a loved one that's lost, but I think you should vote for the Black House personally. But I'm not going to enforce anything.
Well, no, you're just suggesting. You're
Yeah.
campaigning for that.
Yeah.
he's
And-
canvassing.
Airless, who did you vote for?
Chaos, multicolor.
Multicolor. And what did they gave you that little thing that you don't know what is?
They gave me kind of a charge of chaos, I guess. I'm holding it, like, myself. Like, I don't have anything physical. It's just I have it.
Oh,
And I can use it at will or something. But it fades over time.
and Death Risk, what did you vote for?
I just look. I don't make eye contact, and I just say I didn't vote.
Oh. And how about you, Warren?
Oh,
No.
I
Well,
whisper, he's lying.
Oh, jeez.
Death Risk is lying again?
I give a simple a death glare.
Oh.
So you have voted, but you don't want to tell me what it is.
I'll give you a hint. It's the same as mine.
Mm.
He hid the fact, even from the guy there. I don't know why, but he
Oh.
did.
But Warren hasn't voted yet?
no, the reason why is just I went around the different places trying to get an understanding. Just as I normally do, I'd rather gain the information first, then make an accurate decision.
Well, that makes sense because there are like 4 or 5 of them we haven't even seen yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black
Oh.
was interesting. It was more or less the understanding of nothing, and the one they were trying to lure people in with was the ability to speak with loved ones past.
Is that a one-time thing or permanently?
Didn't
One
get
time
told
thing
anything.
until the next vote.
Oh, weird.
So, MK, while you're talking to Warren, go ahead and roll an insight for me. So, D20 plus, what's it, intelligence on there?
Plus what?
Intelligence modifier if you have one.
Wisdom.
Wisdom is a wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom plus 3.
Oof.
So it's 13 plus 3, that's 16.
Good. When you're talking to Warren, you notice that Warren is a little more, I don't want to say outgoing, a little, don't want to say less cautious, very confident on things, and just grander gestures, a bit less concerned internally, a little more external, a little more social, a little more, I don't want to say aware of his surroundings, a little very socially confident.
Wow, and he already was, so.
Yep, so it's even more so.
Guess he needs to run for office.
In all fairness, you should have seen me before.
Well, you guys, what about these other places? White, gray, brown, green, and red. Want to go check
Oh, I'm more
those
than.
out?
Oh, indeed. I was actually on my way to look at the smiley face white, just because we're right in the vicinity.
Right next to them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an interesting place, but I wouldn't mind taking a look.
Me either. Let's go look.
I'm interested.
Right. All right.
Sure.
All right.
We're
So it's
totally normal.
all the White Brick Road, is it?
We're totally normal now, right? Like people
Well,
who
you've never been totally
participated in
normal.
Well, yeah, but I mean, people who participated in the eating contest.
No, especially that you guys are fine now. Yeah, this was
Yeah.
only a 10-minute
Okay.
effect. But Warren
What
won the
happened
thing, right?
there?
So he's got the full effects of it.
Got too high.
Well, not just that, but he's got the confidence built in from that and the benefits on certain saves and so forth.
Yeah.
So he's got the magical effect on it, kind of just crackling off him.
How long is that going to last?
Don't know.
24 hours. Oh, I remember.
Yeah, good.
I have a very good memory.
Nice. You're the archivist
Um,
for the group.
So, as it is, what was I? Oh, dang it. That's gone.
White. We were going to go see white.
So
Yeah.
Warren's the only one who still has an effect, though. Everybody else is like.
Correct.
Yeah, theirs was a
Okay.
10-minute effect.
From the blue, everyone else wore off, but after feeling really just too much of it. And then it wore off after about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which, if that happened in real life, that'd be just perfect. But yeah.
Right. Be back.
Well, unless you're making my effect like theirs.
No, because you won the contest,
That's a game rule.
Yeah.
so it's different. You're the only one
Right.
who won.
Right.
The rest of us lost.
Right.
Did I get anything for winning the contest
Yeah.
aside from?
I'm pretty
fires?
sure you got that buff. I think that
It's
was
going
it,
on right now.
Okay, so
You've
just
got that
that.
blue flame energy in you, that warmth, that inside. You feel very spiritual, but with no particular spiritual bonding. You feel very, very part of the role, and you feel very, very confident of your place in it.
You know, mercenary money.
There you go. There you go. The money will keep you warm at night, so you're good. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a reason why mercenaries are swords for hire. So
Make it
Anyways.
rain. Cover yourself.
Well, it works for you, so right now you're just very, very content with it. So everything is right with the
so
rule.
by the way, before we go there, just gonna take a gander at the white there. We're gonna go enter in.
I'm going to go into.
All right.
All right.
Same.
Is everybody going in?
Yep.
I will follow at the back. Just looking around disapprovingly.
Okay.
like that sort of elderly priest that just does not approve.
Gotcha. So you go in, and you're walking down the places over here, and you're passing nice cobblestones. It's all white painted now. Everything's painted white. Different buildings with white on there. There's what looks like a bar you can go into, and as you keep going on, or you can stop by the bar if you want to. But as
Stop by the bar.
you could do that, or
I think it'd be an idea to investigate. That's kind of why we're here, right?
Shiny, and also my experience. Well,
I'm
maybe not
Okay.
shiny, but just I can probably make you guys brew.
Well, from what we can see, Kevin,
Mhm.
continue with what you were saying.
sure. So there you see the bar over there. Just you can't. There's no windows on it. There's just a door over there, and it says refreshments on the top of that. And what you also see is further on, you see various other people, not all humanoid, a few weird spirit things, fae things. And some of them are carrying on, are you ready for this? White circle paper cutouts, cutout eyes, and cutout smile. And holding them up on sticks in front of their faces.
Oh, God.
So it looks like a super cheap kid's Halloween costume. Just a white circle, cutout eye, cutout smiley face. Some of them are really primitive, but they're just holding them up on sticks in front of them and just talking to each other like normal. Maybe it's just for fun. Maybe it's just part of the carnival. Who knows? But several people are doing this.
I get
as
the
it will.
mask motif a little.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So that's what's going on a little bit further. Or you can stop by the bar in here if you want to for the refreshments.
What say you, MK?
I want to see what these mask things are.
let's go and talk to them then.
All right, so you're passing by the bar and going up to several of the people who are talking. There's two who are actually talking right now, about 80 feet away, forward along the path, and you can go and talk to them if you want to. That's fine. One of them is much taller than the other one, and they both have the circles in front of them talking. And the voices are going up and down. They're quite animated and seem quite happy to be discussing this. And they kind of both turn their faces, so to speak, toward you. And one of those, hello, are you here to vote?
Well, we're here to get some information and understanding what the white area is about.
Oh, sure. We've just voted. We've got these nice little masks for it, and we can use it whenever we want to. We're thinking how, but we're not quite sure what. You haven't voted yet, then?
No.
Wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful. Oh, we have. I'm so sorry about that. Unless you voted for the white. He says to Anthony. Anthony's gonna back up like this. Simple backs up like that. So very well, no, it's a free world. The other one, shorter female one, chuckles. Yeah, right, free world. And this guy, very smooth voice, says, "Well, if you want to vote for this, you absolutely can. There's some benefits to it. It kind of stands for not being defined, for not letting anyone define you, for the freedom to shape your own destiny, so to speak. Now, if you'll excuse us," and they kind of both hurry off in a different direction. You gather they've already voted and are off to play games, get a drink or something. You can, of course, keep going on, and there is a bit of a more gathering that kind of opens up around a slight corner, or go back to the bar, or whatever you want.
Oh my god, they're anonymous, aren't they?
I will
Hackers.
admit, this would be my second choice if I
With
didn't
your
vote
mask
already.
motif, yeah, I can understand why you would like that.
Yeah,
No,
then you get a
not
stick
just
back
that,
for
but also the freedom of choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the masks. They freak me out. Don't like them.
The mask. Don't really care too much on that regard.
I don't see what the mask gives them. It's anonymous,
Apparently it gives them a
nothing
pretty
to-
white face.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they said something about it gives them something like an
They're
ability.
to
Gives
choose
them-
for themselves.
Yeah.
Huh.
So maybe it could be that itself gives them anonymity in order to basically be choosing a direction without discretion.
Erlis just
Just a
doesn't like
thought.
the actual physical masks. Just
Oh no, I agree.
if you ever worn a mask in front of an animal, it freaks them out, man. I do not like it.
Mercenaries prefer to deal with people face to face, just because that is where we make our coin. We want to know where it's coming from. Anyways, well, we can go towards this crowd over here, or we can go back towards the bar. Any decisions on that?
I'm not too happy with the white.
I know I'm not that intrigued either, really.
I can,
As we were also at the Pink Cafe, that was kind of a weird bunch. Also,
I could learn from the bar, so we could go to the bar if you guys.
Yeah, let's go. You know,
Yeah.
let's go.
we'll take a stop.
I'd be
Yeah.
happy to be gone from the white. I don't like it.
Okay. So who's going where? Is everyone going to the bar, or are people going
Yeah.
elsewhere?
Yeah.
I'll follow Anthony over.
All right, as far as I
I'll
understand.
follow
sorry.
over 'cause I want to
Simple. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. I'll follow Simple.
Okay. So the bar just says refreshments over it. And Simple opens the door. You all file in. Door's a nice big oak door, opens in. Squeaks a bit, little bell attached to ringing. Ding-ding-ding, very cozy type of thing. You go in, everything's kind of painted white. Wood painted white on there. So nice enough. Very, very cheery, cozy kind of interior. Several people in there. Most of them aren't holding up little mask things at all. It's one of them's got it sitting on a table. It's just on the table, just laying down there like you'd set a mask down. There's about 8 people or so in here just gathered around, having drinks and snacks. There's a smell of roast chicken. Behind the bar are 2 people who seem to be tending the place. One's a guy and one's a girl. Go ahead and give me, from when you walk in, please I'll go ahead and I'll roll perceptions. If you get a 16 or higher, let me know.
Perception.
I only got 11.
Okay.
16.
16.
I got a 16 and unnatural 20.
Oh, advantage on there.
16
Nice.
And I got 11 and 3, so that's what.
14. Yeah. Okay.
14.
Dirty 20, I should say.
Woof. Okay, so a couple of you guys, if you got the 16 or higher than that, you notice that there's the guy and there's the girl who are doing the things. And the guy is talking to a group of 2 people who are sitting there, 2 guys. And you notice that the guy there tending looks like an elf. Looks like an elf. Absolutely. He's got the pointed ears. He's got bright blue eyes. He's got kind of tapered kind of chin going down there. Looks like an elf. He's smiling and talking to the people. And you notice, my gosh, it's hard because the customers' backs are to you. They're sitting at the bar, on the bar stools. But the one guy maybe turns a little bit, maybe kind of adjusts his boot or something, and you see the profile of his face. By gosh, he matches the guy tending bar back there. Absolutely matches. Completely. Looks like a twin for the guy tending bar back there. So, maybe a little bit something different on that thing. You also notice, if you got the 16,
Or no, I got a 20.
Wonderful.
I rolled a 16 with a +4 modifier.
beautiful. So if you got the 16 or higher, you notice that. There's also
Same. Or I
Yeah.
got exactly a 16.
Good. You also notice that there is a furbolg with light tan skin and blonde hair, long blonde hair, and she is basically serving a plate of chicken and some meat or something to a girl who's sitting here who's also this is a furbolg girl, so very tall, sheep-like people, and
Yeah,
she's
very
serving
impressive.
to another one. Wow, that looks like a furbolg. She hasn't turned around, but she's got long blonde hair, just like the server. Who knew?
I don't think I want to drink anything.
Furbolg Gold calls out, "Hello, welcome. Come on in.
That's only people that rolled 16 or higher, right? That noticed that?
Yes, at the moment. I mean, as time goes on, you get more chances, of course.
I
Oh, roll for your daughter.
going to approach the bar.
Yeah. Since I didn't roll that and I didn't understand what's going on, I'm going to approach the board. Keep it so.
Gotcha. So you guys kind of sidle up to the
I
bar.
too will approach the bar, but I'm not going to sit down. I'm just going
Behind it.
to
no,
follow
that's-
behind Warren
Simple.
and a simple.
I'll hang back with Death.
The thrust.
Death risk.
Thank you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank
Sounds
Difficult
good.
names are
Your daughter
hard.
stays with you.
Yeah.
And your daughter grips your
Good
hand
twist.
kind of tight.
Right?
Okay.
All right. And
I'll
just kind
turn
of
my head
looks.
to her and ask her what.
She doesn't really answer. She tilts her head a bit, and she's just watching the people around very intently. And she kind of whispers to you, "I think I know." Now, everyone else goes up to the bar. And the Furbolg Gold goes over and says, "Wonderful, may I help you?" Who all's sitting down? Raise your hands if you're sitting down there. Just one? Just Simple? Simple goes up, sits down. Simple, this is going to be interesting. Because she goes over and she stands in front of you. And you're kind of wanting to be a halfling. That's what you want to be, right? But or at least to appear. So she comes in front of you, and her big, massive, 6.5 foot tall Furbolg body just starts to shrink down to about as tall as you are. She kind of went, "Oh, oof, that's a bit uncomfortable, isn't it?" And her voice kind of gets a bit, probably not deeper, because she probably had a deep Furbolg voice, but kind of matched yours, maybe even a bit higher pitched on there. And her face starts going weird. It snaps. The jaw goes a bit long and then short again. It kind of snaps and tries a goblin face for a little bit. And it kind of shakes it, and it goes from green to blue. She kind of shakes again, and it goes to gray. I'm so sorry. I'm having trouble. Can you take your mask off, please?
Why do you
Finally.
need my mask?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Why do you need my mask?
Because this is driving me crazy. I can't match.
Kevin,
Uh-huh.
do any of us see this or just?
Yeah, you would all see that. That's pretty obvious on there. I mean, she's
more
like
used
dead
to
on
people
facing you guys. So
taller
yeah.
than me, so you can just stay in that Furbolg form.
She kind of snaps, spine grows a bit. She kind of looks over at the Furbolg girl, who kind of smiles back at her and says, "That's okay. I like seeing myself anyway." And she kind of nods to to Simple. Says, good to see a...
Mm-hmm.
Good to see an unknown face. That's a different kind of anonymity, isn't it? Wearing a mask. I like that.
Yeah.
Let's buy this, whatever it is, a drink. And the Furbolg bartender girl turns back to herself. She says, wonderful, what do you have? Here you go. Gives you a clear glass of what looks like water. Says, what would you like?
Honestly, I'm less interested in drinking and more in what the drink is.
Oh, well, what would you like?
Well, what do you have? Mead, ale,
Oh my
cider?
Oh, that's a horrible choice. And you see the thing, all 3 layers of it just suddenly appear different. It kind of mixes.
I want to sit down now.
Oh.
I want to sit down.
And she says,
now.
I'm sorry you're stuck with it now, but next time, you might want to try the ale. That's good. And Warren sits down. Now the other person who was over talking with the elves comes over to you and sits down in front of you. And just shifts over the facial hair. Everything starts to pop in. And you're essentially staring at yourself after about 6 or 8 seconds. And he, because you are he, says, hello, kind of in a voice very similar to yours. Actually, probably not. He hasn't heard you talk yet. So just kind of talks to you. Says, hi,
Sir, you are.
hello, yes, what would you like to drink or eat? We have chicken. Just finished roasting some. Couple of them. Not chicken leg.
Chicken
If you're
is
not too
good.
hungry, chicken
Yeah.
leg sounds good.
Chicken is good, but I'll go with some ale first.
Ale, you got it. Pulls out a clear glass of what looks like water in it. Sets it in front of you. You guys don't even look. Just pull it out from underneath.
So,
Looks like there's a whole bunch of glasses with water. And when it hits the ground in front of you, it just turns color into ale, complete with some bubbles on the top.
Interesting.
This is enjoy the drink. Have fun. It's on the house.
Wait,
I'm gonna
wait,
sit
wait.
down.
It's on the house.
I want to sit down. That
Wait.
sounds fun.
Okay.
Wait.
Vote for white. And then he
Can
pulls
I
out.
talk to you about the process, the processes of making these drinks, because I'm just a simple bartender and I am really interested in learning the technique.
Okay. So the girl who's still the Furbolg talks to you back, and she says, it works here. It won't really work outside of here. There's a lot of magic powering this place. So I don't think that's something an individual can do that easily. Excuse me, please. And she goes over to MK. And as she walks, she just kind of just snaps. And she's like, oh, ow, oh, ah. And she kind of backs up a bit. She says, I'm sorry I can't serve your kind here. You're not what you appear to be exactly. There's more in you than you are. I'm trying to... This has been a challenging day. Excuse me, I have a headache now. And she kind of backs up a bit. When she was going over to you, suddenly she's trying. Suddenly a feather or two pops out of her shoulder, and she's like, no. So she's having immense trouble.
Who is she talking to?
She was trying to go to MK and started to take his human appearance. And then a few feathers started popping out, and she's like, I can't.
Okay, good job.
This hurts. So she kind of backs up a bit. Just, let me compose myself. Do you mind if I go back to the Furbolg form?
Yeah, that's cool. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Is there any reason why you're shifting forms all the time?
Well, it's to put the customers at ease, she said. Well, the elf guy answers you in front. In your voice.
In all fairness, I've traveled quite a distance, and if we see somebody shifting forms and change into who we are, doppelgangers are a terrifying thing when they meet them in the field.
As they should be.
Yes. So that's why I would say that's not always the easiest way to put somebody at ease.
Well,
I mean, as handsome as the gentleman beside me is, and as handsome as this young man in a mask is, seeing them all of a sudden appearing in front of me and they're sitting beside me, that'd be a little uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
he says, well, your own party is not what they seem either. This
No, we're not.
kind creature in the mask and this other creature that hides his feathers. There's a tremendous amount of variety, and there's other interesting things in your party as well. So, we're not all what we appear. And yet, we have the freedom to be whatever they want in the white.
I can understand that.
It's
I can
formless.
understand that greatly.
Good. I'm glad. But I'm going to bring out some chicken. If you want to pick at it, feel free. And kind of reaches out.
None for me, please. I'm mainly just trying to get information on the white area. Could you provide some, please?
Certainly, of course. Basically, anyone's welcome. We have various festivals, of course. And, well, here. And she pulls out a wooden bowl, painted white, of course, and in it are a whole bunch of white ribbons. And she says, if no one's voted, please take a ribbon. And she gives you a ribbon. She gives MK a ribbon. We have lots of festivals. Basically, the festivals.
Just hold on to that, MK.
I am.
One is called the makeover for one of our festivals,
The makeover.
and another is called trading places. And we can give you tastes of these if you wish. Further on, travel further into the white, of course, but we have these wonderful things that we can do.
The makeover and trading places. What does the makeover do?
The makeover is changing you. Well, we can give you a taste of that. You see the mask over there that gentleman's got on the table? This is the mask that was set down earlier. That's what it is. You hold it up.
Yeah.
If you want to go down the road, they'll give one to you.
What does it do again? I hold it up and?
Well, you could be like us.
Like the Furbolg?
No, says the Furbolg.
Like the shapeshifters.
Yes.
Like the daughter.
How
The daughter's grip on your hand goes a lot tighter.
Yeah,
Does that happen only here in the white
get in
tent,
the drift.
or can I go somewhere else?
You can go wherever you want. The
Outside
power
of
is
the
great.
carnival?
Yes.
Interesting. Well,
You
I
will be
agree
mere
with-
acolytes. It's not going to be something that lasts forever, but for a brief time, you can dance.
Now, you were also saying the trading of places. What else? What does that mean? Like I could trade a place with royalty or something like that?
If you wish.
Now, I'm assuming that I might have to do something dastardly to get rid of the royalty in that regards too.
Now that is a vicious rumor about our kind.
I
Not
do
that
not have
mean.
any rumors or any understanding. I'm just trying to receive
Well,
some information.
certainly there have been some really just. And as
My
this,
apologies.
as this elf is talking to you, he kind of pulls in a glass of water and slaps it down the table and turns into this blue stuff that he starts drinking and immediately cheers up a bit and says, "Yeah, this is bad reputation, but people are people, and of course, people can change."
Well, not all humans are exactly the most greatest. Even amongst other races, not everybody is friendly.
Very true, very true. But yes, you can trade places. People use it for all kinds of things. Helping a friend who's in danger, or for trying to move up for a way. Of course, people use it for thievery and to benefit. I think that's just the nature of humanoids and anyone, anywhere.
At the sound of using for thievery, I just give them a condescending look.
All right.
In all
The
fairness,
Furbolg notices that and says,
Devin, I said something far worse. I said replace royalty.
No, not you, them.
No, I know you don't like.
A tribe of wizard folk. He does not trust the Fae whatsoever.
the
Well,
Furbolg
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
gestures you over and said,
Yeah.
"Would you like a drink, lizard man?"
The Fae lie. You know that.
Well,
Please
the
answer my call.
Fae have open-ended speaking. It's just like any contract with somebody who is lawful. You need to be explicitly forward about your wording.
Yes.
Same thing as a contract with a sword for hire.
Now, if you please, if you could answer my companion's questions honestly.
The elf looks a bit confused. Says, "There's good and bad in everyone. Good and
No,
bad in
I-
everyone."
So the trading places itself there,
Yes.
are you also taking over the abilities of that person?
It depends. You're just beginners here, but as you get better, absolutely. Not right away.
Okay.
You need to learn.
Okay.
Taking
No,
baby
I
steps.
kind of get an understanding of what you mean. You can actually gain more experience in your specific trade,
Yes,
and
sir.
then able to mimic the exact abilities of the said person.
Such as life and growth. Some of us are very adept at that.
No, I understand that. Well, I appreciate it and thank you for your time. Was there any other questions any of you have?
What do I do with the ribbon?
She says you can keep that. If you want to vote, vote. Please, that would be wonderful.
This is
You
how I
vote
vote.
by
Give this
putting
to-
Oh,
the
right
ribbon
over there.
into something
Sorry, I
like
didn't
a
describe
container.
that.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a
I use
metal
this to
lunchbox, and it's got the smiley face carved in with white light coming out of it.
Okay.
And you just drop the ribbons in as a vote.
I'm gonna
Eric?
drop it in my sporin.
In your what? Okay, for later.
I'm
Yeah.
going to use my. So, do I have a drink in front of me?
Yes, it's really
Mixed
a
drink,
mess.
remember?
Yeah, I'm going to finally
already
use
drinking.
my Eldritch Adept in ability to cast Detect Magic at will and see what the properties are.
It is magical. So you get School of Magic, Conjuration probably for that one.
Oh, I've been drinking it, so hey.
Yep, tastes good.
Conjuration. This
Yep.
is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Also,
it tastes
how
pretty
much-
good too, that simple.
Hey, I got the question. How long does the drink stay the drink that I want?
Furbolg girl goes till you walk out the door. Just drink it
And then
while
it
you're in
turns
here.
to
It's safer
water.
that way.
Turns to water in my tummy?
Oh no! If you drink it in the form it's in, it'll stay the form it's in.
Is it the cup that's making it the magical portion, or
No, but there are rules. While you're in here,
Honestly,
it'll
I
be
would
whatever you
have
wish
thought
it to be.
transmutation personally.
yeah, it'd be interesting.
You guys
You know
seem
what?
like-
I'm going to backtrack. That sounds like a better call. I bow to that. Yes, I bow to your magical wisdom. I think that's a good one. We'll do transmutation. Absolutely.
So
Conjuration would be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actual whatever I want.
Correct.
Okay, I would like a ginger ale from my ale.
Yeah,
Confused?
burgers.
Like,
But
if
I
you
want
want,
my-
she looks a bit uncomfortable. She says, I can't quite, I'm not familiar with that, but, and at her work, she looks very, very concerned. She says, but I can call someone in who's better than me, higher ranking than me, and they can see what it's like from your past, and we can make it for you. Would you like that?
Okay, cool. Sure, let's try it.
Give me a few minutes.
Oh wait, while you're doing that, could you look up my master's recipe? Or maybe not the recipe, but like, could you recreate his drinks?
Her job drops again. You're not aware of them? Is there somewhere we can meet him or find him?
He
Oh.
just died.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You might want to speak to the House of Death about that.
Oh, already did.
Oh,
But
okay.
I unfortunately used my gift on someone else.
I see. That's interesting story there. And she turns back to MK. We'll get your ginger ale very soon. Let me go talk to someone. And she goes walking through the outside door, closes the big, oak door, opens, ding, 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 closes it again. So now it's just the one guy. He says, "Oh boy, here we go!" And he rubs his hands together, starts serving the drinks, goes around, makes the rounds of the table, turning briefly into whoever he's serving. And then he goes back. So you guys are waiting there for a while?
For the girl to come back.
Okay. Yep.
For the furball to come back.
Yep, exactly. After about 15 minutes,
Hey,
she does. She's still got the Furbolg body on. But there's also another person there who comes. And she looks, the entity looks exactly like the other Furbolg. And it's funny because they're both, when one takes a step, the other takes a step. So it's very much military step in line. Not looking military, but very, very casual steps. But exactly the same. Boom, 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 boom. So the other one behind is moving, matching everything, including gestures this way and that way as they enter the bar. And then they suddenly break stride, and the main Furbolg goes behind the bar, comes up to you, and kind of kneels down in front of MK and says, "She'll deal with you now." And she comes in front of you and kind of shakes her head a bit. Feathers start to pop out along the cheek and then vanish again, and it takes your current form. And just smiles at you. That's hello. And now, you wanted to know something? Go ahead and think of ginger ale. Okay. So you're thinking about ginger ale and what it tastes like. And he, at the moment, ponders.
Canada Dry.
There you go. Reaches under, gets out a glass of water, sets it down there, and is looking intently at that glass of water, and then looking intently at you. And then back again. Roll a persuasion.
Oh, 15.
Not bad.
Yes.
The water turns into nice, fizzy, bubbly amber liquid.
Nice. I taste it.
And he looks like you smiling. It tastes like ginger ale. Yes.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale. So you got it.
Write the recipe.
Okay, I would like the recipe.
I don't know the recipe. I know what it tastes like. I can make that. And I'm glad you liked our services.
I like
And
it.
he gets
It's very good.
the bowl and hands you another white ribbon. Drops it in front.
Question
Yes.
for you. I'm assuming that since you were able to transmute this flavor itself into this water, if he, by some chance, voted in your district here, would he be able to gain the ability to do said transmutation?
The second MK kind of shrugs and says, "Not right away. You're mere acolytes when you begin. And anything, you'll be at the beginner level, but with time, perhaps."
How long would it take us to, level up to be better?
It depends on your focus, he says. It depends on what you feel is important. If you play all day with swords, you won't be focusing on this. So it depends.
Who has my brewing supplies?
I do.
Okay. I want to look over towards Erleth, and if I remember correctly, Syl was grabbing her hand rather tightly.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna see if we can kind of go out of the bar itself there, just because I kind of noticed that Syl's a little off. Erlith, would you want to accompany me outside? We can get a kind of fresh air outside.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, I'd gladly.
Okay, Syl comes along with you. So you're all three outside now.
I'm actually going to ask Syl, do you feel kinship with these creatures?
Mm-hmm.
She says, "Yes, I do. I do.
That's so.
I think I can maybe do that."
You could if you want.
Is it bad?
No.
Not right now.
Not yet. No.
Not in this place, yeah.
So the freedom of choice should always be yours to uphold.
Now, she looks like you, Wild, a little bit already. But she kind of turns to you, and now she looks exactly like you. And she smiles, then she goes back to looking like her normal self.
Interesting.
And she kind of sighs a bit and says, "Yeah, I think I can." She breathes a bit. She says, "I'm glad you're not mad."
I'm not mad.
Just disappointed.
Oh my god, no.
Runaway
Have you
child.
heard that before, Anthony? Have you heard that before? It sounds like you heard that.
I not in person, just
Good.
on videos.
I've actually been excommunicated from my family, so.
Oh, ouch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. They're assholes.
I remember another dude had made a variation where it's like, "I'm not mad," long pause, "I'm quite drunk."
Oh, God.
See,
It was a ginger ale.
That's funny.
how about we head back towards the Blue, and hey, Blue there will enjoy the festivities while we wait for them.
I'm going to leave. I'm done with White.
Oh, okay. Then we'll wait for you right outside.
I'm a
Okay.
little freaked
Yeah,
out
I'm
by White,
done.
to be
I'm
honest, but
Okay. Your daughter seems
I
much
can't
more
do
relieved now that
anything because I
you
already
are
voted.
accepting of what she can do. All right, so you guys all get out of the bar here. So you
Yeah.
leave the refreshments bar.
wait, she
And-
looks more like me or exactly
No,
like
she
me?
looks like herself now, which is
Oh,
still
okay.
kind of like you, but she looks more relieved now because you're accepting of what she can do. So that's
So I didn't see what was going on, but I'm asking outside. So, no, never mind. I'll ask later.
okay.
When we're in
So
camp.
So you're all out of
I was just
refreshments. You can
thinking-
go further on down there into the white. There is some stuff going on, and you see a bunch of people gathered around and different things going on, some yelling and some laughing and so forth.
MK, were you interested in this area at all?
Oh, I just want to see what the other ones are. You guys told me about black, orange, blue, multicolor. And
Okay.
you told me a little bit about pink, but what about the other ones?
Well, we didn't
Orange
even
is
see
the
what
Pumpkin
orange.
King. I remember that.
Yes.
All right, that's right.
Yes.
Uh,
Orange is the pumpkin
So
king.
white's been ventured. Where is gray?
Gray is kind of up and to the right, so north. We'll call it to the north, south, east, west thing. So northeast, I
Want to
guess.
head to gray next and see what that place is all about?
Yeah, sure.
I can't wait till we get to green. I'm very interested.
I know, so am I. But I want to see the ones that I'm not that intrigued about first.
You're starting with the low budget things here in the
Well,
carnival.
what was
That's
green
my
again?
Devin and his tattoos.
There you go.
Huh?
What was green again?
Green. Where are we? The green
Nature
serpent.
ones, right?
Yeah, the green serpent. You know it's a serpent on the thing. Green light on that. That's their icon.
All right, well, let's head to gray next, just because that's essentially on the way.
Gotcha. Okay. Very interesting. So you guys kind of bypass white. You go down the side things in between the neighboring areas. And you notice that a lot of people gathering in the neighboring areas, like you, going from one place to the next place. A lot of people haven't voted. Some people are like to collecting ribbons and trying to get trifles from different places without voting. And a lot of people have a lot of traffic going through there. What's that? Yeah, you got two whites. You got two whites. They tried to convince you on that. They figured that, yeah, since they were able to give you a Gingrel, maybe they could get your vote. So,
I mean, in all fairness, though, that's not a bad lure for MK there, just because of that reason.
yeah, that's what they were hoping. So, yeah.
I mean, black almost lured me in, but that was
Yeah.
before the blue fire, and that place just really put me off. So
Yeah. You still got the benefits of the blue fire.
You don't like the blue?
blue was interesting, although I might actually cast my vote just for the ramen recipe. I'm serious.
That's great.
That made us feel good, and you know what? Is having a good meal around a fire is always important.
Yeah,
It's true. That's true. It always
So
has
Isn't that
been.
what my alcohol is for?
Well, that's
Are we to
why
the gray tent yet?
alcohol and ramen.
Yeah.
All right. So you're kind of bypassing things, going between the white and the gray, and eventually come to an opening to go to the gray cobblestones leading in there. And as you're going there, before you hit that, you see two tall creatures, and these are ridiculous looking. Their bodies are relatively short, relatively diminutive. Their bodies look like halfling bodies. So short people, short humanoids, but they've got incredibly long necks, and like heads on top of the incredibly long necks. And
I think
yes,
there's a yokai name
Wow.
for that.
and yes, they
There's a
have.
legend from my homeworld about people like this.
Oh, really?
They were giraffoids.
Yeah. That's kind of what they look like. They've literally got the giraffe spottings on them both.
Wow.
So they're up there, and their heads are kind of weaving as they walk, like back and forth, like giraffes do, right? So giraffes are back and forth, but these guys are back and forth because they're bipedal, and they're going along, and they're just kind of talking and chatting as they go along. And their eyes are big amber eyes, both of them very, very wide. And they see you guys coming. They're about your height, actually. Just diminutive bodies on there. They see your party coming on there. And one says, "What a crazy mix you guys have. All kinds of people there. Which way are you voting? Do you not all vote as one group?"
Well, unfortunately, we have no direction yet. Some of our companions have voted, but we're mainly gathering information.
"I see. We were thinking about voting orange for the pumpkins. A variety of reasons, but pumpkin rinds are very good to eat, and they've promised us many. So that's as good a reason as any, I suppose.
Sure.
Do you have no tendency toward one or the other? Would you like to vote for orange with us?"
No, not at the moment. We're
We-
more or less gaining information. Right now, we're heading towards gray.
Okay, their heads are kind of swinging back and forth. They go, "Oh, Gray, don't know," and they kind of look at each other. "No, I don't think we want to go to Gray. That's that is a braver place than ours. We like the fun adventure of the orange, and we think we will do that. You have good luck with the gray. You are braver than we are, and they kind of bow. Their heads just kind of swoop forward and swoop back like Whiplash in slow motion. And they seem totally fine.
You two walk always in the light.
Very well, that sounds good. You take care and enjoy your gray. Good luck to you. It is not to our taste, but good luck to you. And they both kind of wave and then kind of on as they go.
Bye, Giraffoids.
Goodbye.
By the way, I have no clue where if we're ever walking the light. I just did not know what to say.
It works.
I
Sounded-
honestly
like,
was
oh my
Sounded
god,
great.
you're like
wondering
a
if I should
paladin.
ask.
Yeah.
I honestly was
I
wondering
don't know
if
what
I
to
should
say.
ask.
I think I was being hypnotized or something.
I honestly was wondering if I should have asked, how do you guys swallow?
With their tongues.
Let's just say they bow down and then they eat and then they come back up and it goes.
And it just goes
Did
down.
you guys ever see those bobbing birds things? Like go boom, and then you get, the little bobbing bird
I
things.
used to have, but I love those.
Those are great.
I love those.
Yeah.
Did Devin go to
All
sleep
right.
again?
Oh my god, did he?
I think he did.
Oh no.
He's got too many games.
He's got
It's all
too
good.
much going on.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so the
All right,
Draftwoids go. And you guys keep walking through and you find the opening to the gray. So you just go walking down through the gray. And everything is gray and pretty non-distinct. You've got the housing with nice gray bricks. You've got the gray tiles as you walk along. It's funny because there's a gray sky now. Looks like late evening, early morning. Time is weird here. You guys know that already.
Yep.
So you're carrying on. You're going along. And you see a few weird things. The first thing you see heading out is this guy. Looks like a normal guy, maybe kind of a knight or something. He's got a nice breastplate on. You know, breastplates are fairly expensive. So he's got a nice breastplate on. It's metal, regular metal breastplate on there. He's got the long sword at his side. He's got a cape back there. It's a great cape, just happens to be. He's a good-looking guy. He's got red hair and kind of smiling as he goes along. And he's being followed.
Any crest or insignias that I can notice?
None that you can see. I shouldn't say not yet, but none you can see at the moment. So unmarked.
Okay.
Shield on his back, but unmarked as far as you can see at the moment.
Great.
And following him are about 7 people, looking very devout, just kind of staring at the back of this guy's head and smiling softly. And so he's walking off, and he's just kind of like very confident, very happy, very pleased with himself. And just waves you, "Hello, peons!" Literally, "Hello, peons," with a smile, like you won't mind. And
What is a peon?
are you asking that?
Not a good thing.
Peon
Normally
what?
you would look at as a lesser than, but as it is, we are not of that stature. But it is always a pleasure to meet someone new. Might I have your name, sir?
My name is Tidrick. And yours?
It's a pleasure to meet you. We're just trying to gather around some information about this area. Perhaps you have some information for us.
I do. I can't. I'm not representative of this place. This is not my home. But when the invitation came, I could not help but answer. It looked like such fun. I've seen a few places here, as I'm sure you have.
Indeed.
But this place builds kingdoms. And that is important. That is strength. That is power. You see these? These are my vassals. These are my subjects. I didn't have them before I came in. I do now. Subjects, greet these fine folk. And they'll kind of bow in unison.
Can I, insight or perception, arcana, anything to discern, like, are they magically being controlled?
Gotcha.
Has
Give it a
10
try.
minutes passed? Is my detect magic getting anything?
Oh, you're doing detect magic again on there? Yeah. Well,
Unless
yeah.
10
You talk to
minutes
the
have
you talk to.
passed.
You can do it again if you want to, I guess, because you talk to the Draftvoids and stuff. So
So,
probably.
do I
Yeah,
get anything
Well,
for
we'll give you the tail end of the 10 minutes, and there is a magic. There's a faint magical aura. What kind of magic would that be?
Domination?
Enchantment then?
Probably.
No,
Same school as charm type of things like that.
Yeah,
Domination
I
types
think
of things.
charm is a...
It is. It is. Yeah. Same type of
Hey,
school. Now.
Devin's awake! Devin, hi!
Woo!
Devin's awake. Look at him.
So they're
He
slaying.
looks so glowy right now.
There you go.
I just legit say so they're slaves.
He says, no, they're part of my kingdom. They're servants, of course, as they should be. But they'll be treated well, and as you rise in power and stature, they will too. And the one directly behind him, the girl right directly behind him, she kind of looks at him and he says, "You may speak." She says, "That's right. We all have a chance to move up." He says, "You see,
I'm just.
soon we'll grow. Our power will grow.
He called us. And
then they will be in charge of the ones beneath them." What's that?
Well, the only.
MK, what'd you say? MK missed it. What'd you say?
I said he called us peons. He thinks
Yeah.
we're worthless people. He thinks we're people who will make him better. That's what he thinks. We're peons.
That. Yeah, I don't know why he wants us to pee on something.
Yeah, actually, I was just thinking. I'd like to go into Bobcat form.
No, nope.
I had a short rest. Remember when I got?
Oh, did you want to go back into one? You could. Absolutely.
Oh, we had a short rest.
Okay, you're Bobcat then.
I did because I lost the competition. So
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I did.
I did too, so I should have had a short rest.
You can, absolutely. You were laying there recovering while Warren was off
I'm always
being
ready to
epic.
go.
So I'm gonna go into Bobcat form, and I'm actually gonna spray him.
You know,
Before
I
Oh.
wasn't ready for that.
I want to
Give me a
size
dex
this
check.
opponent up.
Okay.
Can I size this opponent up first?
Before the spray?
Yes.
Okay,
I want to
Wild goes wild, turns into Bobcat. And,
Don't spray her yet.
yeah, how do you want to size him up?
I want a perception based to see how capable he is.
Okay, sure, give me a perception.
well,
Okay.
before
Just-
this happens, I'd like to ask him a few questions.
19.
While this is all going on, you can ask a question. You got room for about one question before the rain comes.
Yeah, I just want to ask, what are the benefits besides power? Like, do you get, like, health benefits or wages?
Healthcare.
That's what I.
It
Health
kind of
benefits.
looks. Are you talking to him or the girl behind him?
Mostly the servants.
Oh, you're
So
asking
the
them?
girl.
The girl
Yeah.
behind him kind of looks for permission to speak, and he grants and he nods. So she says, "He takes care of us, and we will take care of the ones that come to join afterwards." Each
I just
to
walk
his...
away because that just sounds too much like slavery to me.
And me too. I still
So-
like the answer.
Sounds
Oh.
like slavery with extra steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, ooh.
I'm gonna back away too. Like.
Okay, and the spray erupts. What'd you get?
Oh. I don't. Do I use my dex or Bobcat form?
Bobcat Dex.
Okay. Sorry.
You can add two.
So
We're gonna say,
17.
woof!
17.
You smash him.
I walk away and I immediately hear that.
Yes, you do. Says, "Whose pet is this? Shall I return its head to you?" And he draws his sword.
I pull my shield out. My apologies, good sir. As it is, we do not have the understanding as is, and she was merely expressing her understanding that area to go. She could not control.
You've offended a noble. You will pay for that, either in gold or blood, your choice.
I whip out, ready my mace. How about
I turn around and hear that, and I immediately pull out my daggers.
I'll also hit.
If it is
Woo! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. All right,
fine,
I
it is
love it.
blood that you with a
Bobcat
blood you shall have.
we got to battle. Okay.
I really hope there are any laws in this area about fighting.
You'll find out.
I think the
Yeah.
Fae itself.
Why are you
is
chuckling
the
like that,
contract
man?
itself. And now, as it is, the Fae itself, this is an official fight between each other. The Fae can't interrupt, can they?
Give me
Because
those
those two back there, they killed each other.
give me a nature
Yeah, but
check
that
or a
was a
con
bet,
check.
and it wasn't technically
Okay,
combat.
in nature,
That was a
Okay.
bet.
17.
17. Okay. According to the laws of nature in the carnival, you think it's probably okay to have fights if both parties agree to it.
Okay, so fine. I'm going to do exactly that. Then, do you wish to officially have this fight?
If one party does not agree to it, then it's not allowed. He says,
Then I'm going to.
I'll have its head, gold, or its head. How will you pay?
We will have your head if you try to raise a sword against us.
So we're upping the
I got
stakes then.
my short sword out.
So all of you die or all of us die?
No.
No.
You
We'll
will not
mainly
die.
focus for you.
I think
I don't know.
I think this gentleman is challenging you, sir.
Oh,
If you die, what happens to your servants?
They die too.
he takes a
I
step
would
back.
imagine.
So, okay, so let me understand. So Warren has challenged him directly, just 1-to-1?
Well, no, we're challenged as a group. Then,
Okay.
Because if he's challenged us as a group, I'm challenging him as a group.
Okay. His servants get out their weapons and everything like that. They don't have armor.
How
But
many
they
of
do-
them are there?
7.
And there are
Oh,
5 of us.
Yep, 7 plus him, so it's 8.
okay. Then how about 1-on-1? I'm pretty freaking tough.
We don't have a res.
I don't know. This guy's a slaver in my eyes, and I want to kill him.
Let
Just
me.
1-on-1, I
I
accept.
started this. I went in on this.
All right, let there be blood. Fine.
Okay,
then
let's
it
all
shall
go
be.
for it.
Ah! He draws a sword. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, we're on. Okay, I'm going to need something to keep track of this because there's a lot of people. I think let's just use the Google Meet thing.
Let me find an initiative tracker. I think there is one.
Cool.
Okay, Kevin, since there is
Yep.
7 of them, you divide the cultists or acolytes just so they're not all on the same turn.
That's fair.
It's-
That's
It's
fair.
terrifying having 7 people go at once.
Yes, it is. That's part of the charm. Let's go ahead
That's an
and
initiative tracker if you need it.
yeah, let's go ahead and do a whiteboard here. We can do that.
All right, I'll roll.
So
I rolled a
think we'll
natural
do
one, which was a
this.
really good time to roll a natural one if I have to use it up.
Well, you just
Ruler's
emptied,
fallacy.
so come on.
Yeah, I'm
I
a
got
little
it.
like,
Six.
You already got the first strike.
yeah, and I'm out of swords. So
You already got the first strike, so hey, there you go. That's why you're at the bottom.
All right. So I think this should work out okay. So I think you guys should be able to access this. Let's go back to
I
this.
should have rolled persuasion against him.
Boom, and see if that works. Let's try it. Okay, so I'm
find my
popping up
initiative
that.
bonus. Try it somewhere else.
It's your
You know what?
dex plus
Pop this over
whatever you roll.
here. You know what? I can pop back and forth. I think that makes for a good view. Yeah. Okay, so got this. You guys can all pop in there.
Okay.
Think so? Okay, so go ahead and do whatever you want for your IDs. Any icon you want. Thank you. It's lovely. Let me drop in a checkered background here.
Yeah.
Trying to remember how this works.
Pentagram.
Pentacle, technically.
There you go.
Because
Four.
it's right side up, not
Facing,
upside
right.
down.
Oh my god, Anthony points. The inversion of a holy symbol is always the perversion of it, obviously.
Anthony, stop being perversion.
Technically, I think the pentacle is a symbol of protection. I don't know about the
Yeah.
pentagram.
The
I think you're
pentacle
right.
is a symbol of protection. The inverted pentagram is commonly used by
Somebody rolls.
idiots and
Idiots.
Yeah. Same.
People who don't
Fun
really know
fact:
what it
I
meant
think
to
the
be
upside down
holy
cross is a pope symbol.
and I say that having my own pencil medallion actually dusting on me.
Where is the
in
background on
last
this?
week, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm not in as an individual viewer of this. That's weird. Hang on.
So what? do
You
want
are
me to
not
do?
alone, my dude.
Kevin, what do you want me
Oh
to
my
do?
god,
on
my
this?
husband
Yeah,
bought
hang
me
on a
one
second. I'm
too.
trying to get the thing pulled up.
It's actually made out of silver, though I'm not really Wiccan anymore.
Show it again.
Mine's
Let's see it.
computer,
Let's see it.
and
Anthony,
I
let's see
got
it.
you both one better on it. I got this in Salem.
Really?
Oh.
That's cool.
Yep, start of October, about 2 years ago. Went for just a weekend trip, Stumbled on the haunted Bazaar at the start of October. 3-day street fair. Essex Street was fucking packed.
I went there when I was little, but I don't really remember a whole lot.
Oh, it in October, Salem is a whole nother planet.
I would imagine.
That's got to be fun, actually.
Oh, it is. I gotta go again. Well, I gotta go again when I can. How
Here's
do
what I
I
edit this
bloody
text.
add something?
Order. Oh, can you not add things?
I'm trying
Oh, you
to.
took my W. That's my W.
Yeah, you can just. I grabbed this W. I just duplicated it. Just click on the buttons and duplicate. And you should be able to get one. Oh, I can't. Maybe I can't mess with it because it's yours. I don't know. Let me try something else here.
No, it doesn't go any smaller. Like, that's as small as it goes.
Right.
That's as small as mine can get.
My favorite necklace actually broke.
Oh no.
Oh.
It was
That
a
sucks.
D8. Just like a D8 on a chain. It was clear. And it broke.
Oh! I got a joke. How do you ask a DM out?
Oh boy.
Ow.
Ow.
You ask him for a D8.
Ah! Oh my
That
God,
was
that's
too
good.
easy.
That's really good.
That's great.
It's good, but I should have seen it coming.
Terrible jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is funny which ends up being your favorite stuff, though. Because I literally have like really nice jewelry, which I never wear. And then I have
I
like
can understand.
plastic
I got this-
D8 I'm wearing, which
No.
is broken now, but
I got this when I was, I think I was 23. I was when we were having a hard time. It was actually close to when my family was slowly excommunicating me.
That's
So-
awful.
Yeah, bearing hard times, and that's the only thing I could cling to.
well, I
So-
mean that sounds significant though.
Yeah, it's a constant reminder, and plus it's has nice little barbs on there, so it's a nice little thing to grip too. So kind of pain brings it back to reality.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were that kind of Christian.
Well, I need something to kind of get my mind out of it because my mind runs a mile a minute,
Oh
and
no, I was
quite
thinking
literally,
of
it
yourself.
feels like I can't get off the track. So I need something to divert my attention.
Hmm.
So that's why I have such trouble going to sleep. I could lay in bed for 2 hours and my mind will not shut off.
Yeah, I have to take melatonin. I hear that.
I've tried. Well, that's the thing. After drinking coffee, I can go straight to bed, but there's some nights I just can't stop. So that's why I'm gonna have a beer later, just so I can pass out. But right now it's coffee. I love coffee. It tastes so good.
Oh my God, if I had coffee right now, I would have a massive panic attack at 3 a.m.
I wouldn't be able to get to sleep.
I haven't had I can not drink coffee for a week and it doesn't bother me. It's just the flavor of coffee is my favorite.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna do
Me,
this.
probably my favorite place I've ever gotten coffee is Rock City Coffee in Rockland, Maine. You can actually order some of their blends online. During I believe the spring or the start of the summer, you can get this blueberry infused coffee.
Blueberry. Wow.
But one of my favorite things to do there is to get one of their macaroons, which is a good that big, and is literally half covered in dark chocolate. And I like to get one of those and order what they used to have up on a little whiteboard hanging off of their big chalkboard sign, the Wabbajack. Anyone who played the
Oh.
can probably tell what this beverage is going to be.
Random.
Yep,
All right.
it's dealer's choice.
That's funny.
I have gotten
Much like the bar you're just at.
so many different types of lattes.
Sounds like a fun way to do it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can you guys all put your characters in there?
Still honor
Kevin,
it.
how do I put the character
Wait,
on there?
what?
All right, are you
I don't
seeing
know
it?
the system.
What's that?
Are you seeing it? Are you there?
I wanted to use this circle over here, but it's too big and I can't move it.
Oh, are you down there? Are you the one I'm moving?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, try to shrink it down.
Yeah, no,
there you go. You can do that. Just pop in the square.
But how can I move it?
Just grab it and move it. Can you move it?
I tried and
It's not going.
You gotta have the mouse click the corner.
because there's only so much space.
This one
so
here,
many
you need
pixels
to
of
use that.
space
Oh,
between
I just used that. Oops.
where you can grab and where it changes the shape. Probably my favorite thing that I've ever gotten from Rock City Coffee, by ordering the Labjack, a raspberry mocha latte.
Sounds
It
great.
was
Who moved the wall?
good.
Put the wall back, please.
so good.
Spence, can you move your circle or no?
I can't.
Okay. Was that a copied over from someone else, or was that yours?
I made it, but then I can't move it or anything.
Weird. Okay.
The
I don't
reason
even
you
know how to
can't
make
move it,
anything. How does?
Okay, I'm gonna kill your
the reason
circle.
you can't move it,
Let's
and
try
I can-
again.
I
Try
can-
another one there.
I can basically
you go.
explain it. The
Yeah,
reason
do
you
it,
can't
Devin,
move it
please.
is because there's only so many. When you make it that small, there's only so many pixels that are dedicated to being able to move it before you shift onto one of the stretch buttons. That's the
Uh-oh, I
reason.
just
That
duplicated
is the
this
reason why.
accidentally.
Okay, Spence, can you move one of these circles?
I don't know how to change the color or anything. I just made 2 circles. And I
Oh, okay,
don't know
those
what
are
I'm
yours.
doing.
Okay. Do you guys want to try the
Do I
text?
sense any magic on their weapons?
If you want to try the text and just type in here, you should be able to try with the text. If you want to try the text.
I am not tech savvy. I don't know if I ever
Text
told
example.
You, but
Boom.
there's a reason why I use.
No worries. So Wild, you can't click on the circles?
I could, but I don't. What do you want me to do with them? I don't. I accidentally made 2 somehow. Also.
Hang on, let me make sure it's sharing with everybody. Anybody can edit. Anybody can edit. Yeah, you guys should be okay with that. Okay, I'm gonna kill one of your circles. So you can move around your circle and you're okay?
Yeah, I can move it.
Good. Okay. Who's the square?
I just tried to test and see if I can make it small.
Gotcha. It gets about to a size, a little over 1 square, and that's fine.
Yeah, I sorry, I can't do anything.
No problem. Spence, you can't do anything?
Here.
Making a triangle.
Where are we supposed to be?
Spence, can you click on the text box over there? Let me do the laser so you can see it. Can you click on this? The text?
I'm trying.
Okay, can you click and drag over here and make a text thing? Just click and drag it like that, and then type in just,
Nope.
oh, wow, okay. Let's go back to the square. Can you click on a square
Here?
and make a square?
I can't click on anything.
Really? Okay, that's weird.
Oh, are you in the actual meeting, or are you just on what the meet is?
Oh yeah, go to chat and click on the Jamboard
Yeah.
link.
Are
Good,
you
good.
on
I didn't catch
this,
that.
Or are you actually on the meeting part?
Thanks, Josh.
The one
Yeah.
that says this one right here.
No. Yep. Go to the chat and click on the meet right there.
Yeah. Then you'll be able to grab stuff.
There it is. That's what was going on.
Then if you click on your icon in the top right hand corner where it's still white, you can drag your account picture and put it on the map.
Well, that's fun.
This one right here.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you
go. There you go.
Yeah, see, that's why I have a W when I pull
Wait,
mine
that's
in,
it.
because, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can minimize you a little bit. There you go. Now you can fit.
So can I fit inside there?
Yeah, you're set. So you can put it wherever you want to on roughly a square, and then you're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see triangles and squares and circles.
I'm the triangle.
Yeah, the triangle. Gotcha.
I'm the D, the delta.
I'm
I know
a
MK Warren. Okay,
robin egg colored blue circle.
gotcha. All right.
Why don't I just be the little man?
Yep.
Can I just be the little man?
I think
Gotta
so.
get him out of the
That's
circle
who you
then.
dragged over there, right? So you're okay with that.
What is...
Let's see. You know, I never knew how it drops in your icon like that. That's great.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's neat. Since you're not fighting the DM directly, I'm not going to do that. So,
Dude, imagine the looks on people's faces if we actually got to fight the DM. Like,
hilarious.
they're either going to be super satisfied or the same feeling you get when you're level 1 and fighting a Tarask.
No, that's why we fight the Beholder, because the Beholder is the DM.
Don't tell anyone. All right, so set you guys up.
Boy.
You're there face to face. The guy with the T there is Tedrick. What's his name? Yeah, Tedrick. And so all these other numbers are the rankings of his followers. Now, they're armed with various different weapons. They don't seem to have armor on. Maybe some light leather in some cases. Different skills, different group, different people.
main guy
All
is
wearing
the
gray.
T.
Say again.
The main guy is the T.
The main guy is the T. That's the guy you
What's
just
the
pissed
W?
all over.
Yeah, he smells like tinkles.
W is Warren.
W is Warren.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Smells way worse than P.
He smells
Cat
like
spray is
tinkles.
a different thing.
That's
Oh, yeah.
so bad.
It's terrible. I had a suede jacket. I wanted to kill my cat after that.
Gotcha. Who's the D?
I am.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Death risk.
Death risk. Okay, great. Okay.
Can I walk
Gotcha.
that far away from him? And
Ladies and gentlemen.
In case you guys were interested, this little man I have is a petroglyph that is about 150 miles due north of me on a cliffside done by the Paiutes' ancestors.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Well, you know, he looks
I know
really
that.
cool on the map, so that's a good thing. So that's great. Moving where you want it to start. These are 5-foot intervals here.
Oh, I'm already right up in his face because I was stepping into
There's
the
right
back.
there too. Choose a square. We'll put you on the square. There you go. There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's roll initiative. Let the games
I
begin.
thought we did.
I thought we already did.
Oh, you guys already did? I didn't. So let me roll initiative here.
It's in the chat.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I rolled
Thank you.
terribly. So.
Oh no, not good.
I also
Yeah.
share.
Well, you were busy
Anthony's
doing certain things.
Tracker.
Yeah, Anthony's
Get
24. I'm 17.
Let me
Spence
get my
is
dice
14.
roller here.
Devin's 6.
Yep.
You know what?
And
Here, that's 2.
I'm gonna go full disclosure here.
Wait, what about the child? Is the child fighting?
What child?
Oh yes.
Oh, your daughter. Yes. Go ahead and make an icon for your daughter. Wild. So that'll be good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
ooh,
full
she rolled really well, though.
full tilt here.
So she rolled an unnatural 20 for initiative.
Is she
That's
going to
pretty
turn
awesome.
into a cat like
So
you?
she gets a +1 with everything. So
I don't
that's
know. I
Dude.
don't.
All right. 4. Wow. So he gets a 7. He's a +3.
She's gonna be a diamond.
Oh,
Wait,
that's so
he's
sweet.
+3?
Huh? Yes.
The T. Oh my goodness.
Yes. He's got his rapier. He's going to get you. Yes. So that's him. I'm going to roll these in groups of 3. So 1, 2, and 3 are going to. You know what? I'm going to do it all. Here we go. Now we're going to do this. Yep. We'll assume +1 for everything. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my
Actually,
gosh.
I think it's better to group them up, personally.
I think that's actually pretty wise.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm terrified of having 7 people come at me at once.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I got the rolls in. Boom, 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 boom. It's like whack-a-mole. There we go. All right. So I got everything. And now, let's see. Keep in mind, whatever your... Anyone over 20? Initiative.
My daughter rolled
Gotcha.
a 20 unnatural.
Woof, woof.
I rolled a 24.
Simple. 24. Simple. You get to go first. What would you like to do? What's your icon? Who are you?
I'm the triangle.
In the triangle. Gotcha. What would you like to do? You see this all going out
5,
as the spray hits the... Yeah.
15,
As the spray hits the fanboy.
25.
You go
30.
rushing right up to him. Behind him, even.
Behind it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just remember, they're going to have advantage on you also. So,
Yeah, but I'm going to. Well, I don't know if I should do this since I'm flanking with you, but I was gonna grovel, cower, and beg, but which is the
You want
actual
groveling
ability,
advantage?
by the way. It Until the end of your turn, all allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet of you that can see you. I'm gonna do that actually. Yeah, that seems
You're
good.
gonna do a lot more damage than us. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And that's my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to attack the main guy with my short sword.
Okay, what was your action gonna be again?
Grovel, cower, and beg. It's a kobold ability.
Okay, so you can you go for it. You're attacking Cedric. Yeah, and he's got the nice armor on, so he's got the breastplate on there.
Yeah, I rolled a 9 by the way, so I probably miss.
You do. Clings into the
With
nice
the
steel
bone
of his
sword.
breastplate. He looks shocked. He's looking down. You're like,
Oh,
how dare you!
Don't take.
The groveling is correct, but your actions must be punished. All right. Cool. So that's the 20. Anyone else above 20? That was your daughter, right? She had. What was she with all her bonuses? She's got the +1. She 21. Yeah,
Muted.
can't hear you. You muted.
Olaf, muted.
Sorry, I'm chewing.
No worries.
I just thought she had a +1 to that, and I rolled a 19.
Oh, okay, she got 20. One guy goes first, so he's gonna go first on that. Oh, that's a bad thing on there. Let's see. So, yeah, this is number 5. Who goes? Number 5 over here is the wizard, and the wizard is going to just 3 magic missiles, and 3 magic missiles are going to fire off at. It's really a close call. It's going to be either the pissing cat, or Warren, or the kobold who just attacked. So
Why
I'll
not
do
all 3?
No way, because that's not good. 1, 2,
Well, for
pissing
me-
cat. 3, 4, Warren. 5, 6, kobold. I'll leave it up to chance. Warren, you get all 3 magic missiles.
Sounds good to me. I mean, I did directly challenge him, so his followers should be looking more at me, right?
Everybody's attacking everybody. You directly challenge him, and the first thing that happens is a kobold attacks him.
Yeah.
So, no. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 8 damage.
Did he hit? Oh, magic missiles. Yeah,
Magic missiles,
automatic
8 damage on
missiles,
you. As they slam into you.
right? 8 damage, you said?
Say again?
8 damage?
8 damage. Right.
Alright.
So hit you doesn't stop you. But yeah.
Oh, no. It won't
Alright.
stop.
So that was that. And now it is, I believe it's your daughter's turn. Well, so go for it.
Okay.
Did you want to have a class yet? I don't even know.
No, I rolled an 8, and then I'm not even sure what to add necessarily.
+1 for
She's
everything for
using
now. Do a
daggers,
+2 for
plus
proficiency,
2.
so yeah.
So
Well, you have
+2
advantage because of
together.
grovel, cower, and beg.
Do I? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I'll roll again. 12, that's slightly better.
Where is she on this? Which icon is
15?
she? Where is she on this?
She's the diamond,
Oh, she's the diamond.
so she would have to move.
Oh, this. Okay, great. So go ahead and move her. Where's she going to? She's fighting Cedric right here?
Are these 5 feet per
Yes.
square?
So she can go up to
Okay.
30, yeah.
I don't know. The D is, yeah, that's risk, okay.
That's the risk, yeah.
So I guess she would just get up
Oof,
there.
you
and
got it.
go
That's a
against
big
the
diamond.
3.
I'm going to shrink her down a little
Yeah,
bit. if that's
sorry,
okay.
I'll shrink it down. Thank you.
Cool. Great. So what'd you get?
You said it was +3 total? With
Yes.
the proficiency in the, okay. So 15.
15 does not hit this guy.
Wow.
Clangs on the armor.
Okay.
He's got the nice armor on
Yeah,
there.
he's
It's got, yeah,
probably around 17.
he's got the good decks on there. So yeah, it doesn't quite.
Yes.
Yeah, but
He looks like, ah! All right. Good. So you guys are trying to have a strong opening on there. Okay. Anyone else is above? I did them all separately. I've got one who's 19. Can anyone beat 19 who hasn't gone? Nope. Okay, so number 3 goes. Number 3's class is a fighter. So this fighter is going to go. And the fighter is going to go and attack your daughter. So the fighter goes and attacks the daughter. Fighter attacks. Safe to say hits the daughter, unfortunately. Damage done. And it's going to be a +1. 4 points of damage on your daughter. So Cool. So she's like, but she's still fighting on there.
Does she still have 12 hit points? Because we have leveled up.
Give her another roll. I don't know what to roll though. Oh, weird. Let's do
I would
D8s
just
for
give
now.
her.
What class is she?
We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We haven't decided.
She's a mystery.
She's a D8s and +1s everywhere until we decide.
1. That's great. Okay.
Woo!
She's 13
One's you
hit
roll.
points.
No, one's you roll over again. 2's you don't.
Okay.
One's you roll over again.
What? Why don't you make her?
Roll over again.
4.
There you go.
Why don't you make her a fighter then? That's the most generic class, right?
I don't want to make her anything. She gets to decide.
She's deciding.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So moving on, we got the 19. Anybody?
I have a question
Sure.
first. Erlis, if your daughter's deciding, who is actually making the decisions for your daughter? She's not a real person, so who's actually making the decisions?
She is a
Oh,
real
well,
person.
Look who decides
Okay,
who a real person
on
is.
that 6 seconds, that's too long. We'll save that for out of combat.
Yeah.
That's one of those
yeah.
deep
Yeah.
philosophical
Combat.
questions.
Bring that up later.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else above 13? Go for it if you're above a 13.
I have 14.
17.
17 first.
All right. If I move here, can I still hit him here?
If you move where?
Here?
Yes.
Okay. Because I want to put myself in the way of this Scylla here. I don't want them to gang up on her like that.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense. Okay, go ahead and move yourself
All
there.
right.
That's fine.
I think you should be in charge of moving her from now on, to be honest. I'm too reckless.
Me?
All right. So
Oh, she's following you.
I can do an attack first and then move, right?
Yes. You can split it up
Okay.
any way you want.
All right. Then I'm gonna attack first. I'm going right for T.
Okay. He's got that nice
I
armor.
get advantage on that, right?
Because
of gravel, power, and bag.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Roll.
Get it against all enemies within 10 feet of me.
How's a 23?
23 just barely hits. Joking. You got him.
Oh.
It's like game over.
All right, and damage, we're going to go for 9.
9 points. Oh, he grunts as your blade slips in under his breastplate. He's yeah, so he's looking kind of shocked and kind of surprised at this. He says, You don't understand. We're only just beginning.
And I'm
9
telling
damage
you,
on him.
you don't understand. You want blood, it will be blood.
Yours.
And that's an intimidation I'm
He's
doing.
red in the face, absolutely furious.
Intimidation?
Yep, you could do that for sure.
All right, intimidation. Oh, yes. There we go. That's pretty.
Oh.
Ah,
21. Nice.
That's a 21.
Woof.
By the way, we can see your rolls, DM.
I know, I'm showing that on purpose. That's
Oh,
okay.
okay.
It's intentional. You got it. So that's good. Thanks for letting me know, though. I appreciate that. But all right, so you're like trying to intimidate him, and he's like, First blood, then. You win. Agreed?
First blood, my blade is already in.
Yes, you win. Enough.
And then put down your swords and arms and let us collect what we want from the spoils.
Oh, please. It's not that big a deal.
Not that big a deal. You raised a sword against me and my comrades.
I have a valuable gem. Would you accept that?
Erleth, I look towards her because she was originally the one who was trying to hurt.
Right.
I'm
Everyone's
gonna
like almost
detect
locked in
magic.
combat, ready to. It's like on the verge of a nightmare
Detect
situation.
magic.
Okay, I'll look a
Looking
little
for-
non-committal. I'll kind of growl under my breath, and you know how bobcats twitch their tails back and forth, the tiny little
Yeah.
tails. Yeah, I'll just do that and kind of pace like I don't know.
I detect magic.
Present the gem before us and we may decide.
Fine. He pulls in. He pulls out a nice bit of amber. And it's a fairly nice size of it. And it's just this nice bit of rounded amber, like a marble kind of thing.
did
Looks
you
very
say
pretty.
one of those each?
What's that? Nope, he didn't say one of those each. So he pulls this out. And give you a quick, just do a nature check for a gem thing.
Oh, I'm gonna.
I am using detect magic.
I rolled
Erleth,
Erleth, we
The
can't
gem is not
understand you,
magical.
though.
What? Oh, You don't have. I thought. Oh yeah, you have to cast that. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got
Well,
it.
I'll know
anytime
though.
want.
I can't tell you, but I'll know. For me.
21.
21. Okay.
I only got a
Do I
10
get
anyway, so it
anything
doesn't matter.
magical?
This thing, no, it's not magical, but
Okay.
it's worth about 500 gold.
Oh,
It's a pretty good piece
Okay.
of that nice amber.
And
And he's like
a
red
quick
in the
question.
face and totally embarrassed and bleeding.
Do I see anybody with a rapier?
He's got a rapier.
Okay.
I got a rapier.
Yeah.
I would also request your rapier too with that.
dude, I want a sword.
He's glowering, kind of panting a bit. He says, "You have the offer of the gem. It's good quality, I swear it."
Gem is great. That is for the payment for her. But this is for me to take my blade out of you.
He drops it on the floor.
I appreciate it. And I remove my blade slowly.
Do you wiggle it on the way out?
No, a mercenary upholds to the agreement.
Grunts. We'll be on our way.
Gem.
I acknowledge you as equals. Farewell. He kind
The
of
gem.
salutes it. Oh yeah, he hands it over. Absolutely.
God, if you had just said that in the beginning, we could have just avoided all of this.
He totally
You
ignores
may
the
go
bobcat girl.
about your way now.
I just-
And I pick
Of
up
course.
that rapier, and now I have
Farewell.
a new rapier.
There you go.
I got a new rapier?
Cool.
It looks like.
All right.
And
Now,
a
is there
gem.
any magic on this, or is it just a flat rapier?
There's no
I
magic on it.
detected
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
a normal one? All right, perfect. Hey, I
That's
upgraded
kinda
from a short
surprised.
sword to a rapier.
Yep. And a nice
Dude,
gem.
what about us?
Oh, gems for everybody.
Okay, that's cool.
I more or less want the rapier, so.
Cool. All right. There we go. Wow. That was kind of quick, but it worked. So all good. Nice.
Hopefully
So the guy got
everybody's
cut,
satisfied
panicked,
with that.
freaked out, rolled
Yeah.
a natural 1 for his fortitude, and yeah,
Who has the amber marble?
How much was that amber marble again?
500
500.
gold. It's a very nice.
So we all get
broken
100
iron.
each?
If we sell it,
Yeah.
who has it though?
Well,
I think
it's
Warren
Put it in
does.
the-
currently in my inventory.
Okay, Warren,
Yeah.
you make note of it. I'm not gonna note it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll toss them, okay. Please hold on to that, sir.
Okay, it's in there. Mary Poppins has it.
Okay, camera, come on, what's going on here?
Yeah, you're out of
Oh,
focus.
All right. Whoops! He vanished. You know, he
There
took
we
the,
go.
you
There
took
you
the gem
go.
and ran.
Better.
That's what happened. All right. So
All
very
right,
cool.
that was fun.
Ah,
And I got
So,
my sword.
so the W is you get to make yourself be the head of a little contingency, and they will be controlled by your voice. And it's kind of like a pyramid scheme. Under it, make more. Is that what that thing is?
No, it's more or less.
I was literally
I'm-
thinking pyramid scheme, like the exact
Yeah.
words in my head.
It's one Wolfric. But it's no, that's the only reason why I wanted to go down the intimidation route is because I don't know what else we were to expect, but since he kind of flinched on the stabbing of the sword in, I was like, well, hey, I can push us out of this.
I was looking forward to eating his guts, but
Well, there's
I
plenty of
was
fine
already
food.
You guys, I
Yeah.
had a whole
Looting.
strategy I was
do
going
we gotta do?
But hey, we got lots of money out of it, and I got a new sword, so I'm happy.
you do. Now keep in
I
mind,
do
you're
wish we
covered.
could have gotten. I do wish we could have killed that slaver.
I
But
don't like slavers.
I didn't really want to have to kill all the slaves though, because that's
The
what it
thing
would
is,
come
though,
down
is-
to.
they're under
Yeah.
magic, which is
Yeah,
kind
but
of
if
a
we'd
shame.
killed him, would the other slavers have? What would they have done? Avenged? I mean, their masters.
Yeah, they're still technically under the control of the magic, so
Yeah.
we would have had to ultimately might have had to kill them all. And as
That
much as
would've
I
been
do not, as much as I don't agree with slavery, I don't want to see that much bloodshed unless it is, I'd rather keep my blade clean if I can.
That is absolutely fair.
Got some
I
blood on it
just-
right now.
Personal traumas.
I got a rapier.
You do, and you're standing outside the gray trail, or you can choose another spot. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and share the
Well,
world
let's-
again here.
I still want to at least know what the gray is, just so as maybe some insight in the future if we ever come across this again.
I thought we were. I thought we did find out what the gray was.
Supposition, but no knowledge.
Yeah, we only
Right.
ran into an asshole. That's about it.
Quick question on wild shape.
Sure.
I was under the impression that I had a certain amount of allotted time, but I could shift in and out of it. Is that true? No,
You shift
it's like
and then
one
that's
shift
it.
per day.
Yep. Well, I think you get two or
Two.
something. Yeah. 2 shifts per day.
2 shifts?
Yeah.
So if I shift out now, I can save the time?
It doesn't work like that. You can go
Okay.
every shift. You can go up to an hour. If you cut it early, you lose the extra time.
I can do up to 2 hours a day.
Correct. You can turn into
Okay.
a horse for an hour, and later on you can turn into a crocodile for an hour.
Okay.
You can swim-
Crocodile.
You can
Wait a
swim.
minute, I can turn into a horse that's a large creature.
Oh, never
Yep.
mind. A small horse.
Okay.
A pony.
A pony.
A pony.
Turn into a Shetland pony
And not-
Size matters.
Not just a pony, but a Shetland pony.
Yes.
Pony.
Yeah.
that drinks ginger ale.
Stubby little legs running.
I
Right,
don't
right, right.
think
They're
the
so
size
cute.
matters. I
Yeah.
think the CR matters.
You turn into My Little Pony.
Yeah. I've heard that one before too.
Alright,
Anyways,
okay.
Yep.
So I'll stay in for an hour then, I guess.
You can do
and
that.
Save the other hour.
You can
So
do that.
we gonna go a little further in the gray and see what's in there and see if we can find someone to give us a gray ribbon and find out what the.
yeah, and I agree with you on that one. Just because if we ever encounter this in the field, I'd at least like to have some foresight of what's going to happen.
Due to my first impressions, could I check out the brown while you guys do that?
Well, we can go together if you so wish. They're simple.
I would
Yeah,
like to
I
see the
just
brown
don't-
too, but
I don't know. After my first impression, I don't think I trust the gray.
well, I don't
Personally.
either.
While you guys are debating, I'm going to spend time grooming my daughter.
All right.
Okay.
That's nice. She's kind of amused by that.
Why doesn't she just be a druid like you?
Her decision.
Again, my question is, who's actually deciding for her? Since
She
she
is.
is a fictitious character.
Shh, don't tell her that.
No. What he's putting it as is that it's a DM controlled character or class wise, or is it air less than she's like you? Is she gonna be like you, or is she gonna be whatever the DM wants?
Time will tell.
We don't know. We don't
Do
know.
not open until Christmas.
Can we roll it like a D8 to figure this out?
No.
Make it a D12 because I think there are like what more than 8 classes.
Is there? Yeah,
That's
well,
it.
probably yeah.
11.
11 classes.
No, that's her number. Whatever 11 she's got.
The
Yeah, there's 12
class
classes.
in the
So that'd be a warlock.
She's a warlock like me, alright!
That would be really cool.
That would be
but
fun.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
There's
If
no
you guys
ties,
wanna-
though.
If you guys want to go
Work
towards
Yeah, that's
the brown
annoying.
area, I'll forward my efforts to go this way to at least learn. I'm more than happy to join you all.
Let's go try the brown.
All right, let's go try the brown. That's
Okay.
it.
Interesting. All right. So you guys are between the
That
gray and the
sounds
white
bad.
right now.
Warren.
And, and you can reach the brown by going through the gray, or by going between the gray and the green, or between the gray and the multicolor. What would you
I
like to
don't
do?
want to go through the gray.
Around
Yeah.
multicolor site.
We'll go around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay away.
The mystery of the gray shall remain a mystery.
I'll go through it.
So you're going between the green and the gray, or the multicolor and the gray?
There's some multicolor in the gray.
Multicolor.
yeah.
Because want to learn more about the green, probably on our way to red, I guess. I don't know. Where's red?
Okay, so I'm
That is,
understanding
like,
correctly, you're going
far
between the
from-
gray and the multicolor?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Did you see that smile on his face when he said that? Oh
What
my
face?
god.
What
I didn't
face?
see it. I didn't
It's
see
just
it.
like if
Oh
you
my
roll
God.
perception on a door, it seems like the door is all right.
Door's fine, door's fine! No traps, no
I'm
traps.
confident in what I rolled, even though it was a 3. I'm
You
confident
know
what?
it's fine.
Nice. That's
No,
how I
it's
approach
between
life.
the
Whatever I
green
roll,
and-
I'm confident.
Go between the green and the brown because then we might get a little sight of what green is.
No, we can't
No.
change it now. We said multicolor.
All right.
You can change anything. You start walking toward the multicolor and the gray, so you kind of go backtracking a little bit, and then you go between the gray and the multicolor, which is kind of fun on that. So, you guys are walking along, and you're all together on this. There's paths leading into multicolor, basically cobblestones leading in there. There's another path to the gray, which you ignore, obviously. Multicolor looks like a whole bunch of different... What was that? House Bizarro. Doctor Who?
Oh my god, I know what that is.
There you go. Tiny
That's
Whiny.
the what is it called? The screwdriver.
Yes, Sonic
Sonic
Screwdrivers.
Screwdriver.
Absolutely.
And this side is a pen.
The
Yeah,
Tiny
there you go.
Whinies.
Sorry, guys. I just got distracted. I'm so
No
sorry.
problem. Alright, so as you're going between the gray and the multicolor there, multicolor's much prettier, of course. Gray is pretty much the absence of all colors. So, you do see some things going on in the multicolor, and further on you see what looks like a male humanoid dressed in a patchwork of different colored squares. And he's waving a flag, and the flag is changing colors, solid color, every few seconds. It's blue, now it's green, now it's orange. Just kind of waving it, and people are coming up and passing by, and it looks like he's giving trinkets out to each of them. Something, it's hard to tell. Or you can continue to go on. It's up to you. It's also a party that's passing by. This party consists of two big, bulky fellows waddling side to side like the giraffe folk. So these guys have big tortoise shells on them. They're very thick. And they're boom, boom, walking along. They're kind of grumbling, and they're both smoking big, long pipes. Just prodigious amounts of smoke come out every time. They're blue smoke, and it smells like cloves or something. Like, okay.
Smells
they're
delicious.
doing this. There you go. Yeah, that's it. Smells delicious. And so they're doing this. They've got big, heavy packs on. They're looking around their beady little eyes, blinking occasionally, and they see you going through. So, we see you there, and there are many of you. Would one of you like to hire out? We could use some help. We're carrying big packs. If anyone has any strength, we could pay you. Would you like to deliver some goods?
Not very strong, unfortunately.
Ah, that looks true. You are weak. How about some others?
Not weak, just not strong.
Oh, don't be embarrassed. Everyone has their skills. I'm sure you have something. Perhaps you play checkers well. Who's strong? None of you. How about you, big man? Goes to Spence and Devin. Yeah. Or Death
I
Risk
just
and MK.
give him a look. I don't think this bang.
Ah. Worthless. Nevertheless, enjoy the day. Weak folk. Hopefully you will improve. Have a good day.
Before we go, I just have to know. What
Yes.
is it you're transporting?
Well, various goods that we have purchased at this fair, at this carnival. We're very good at the games, and we've won quite a bit.
Like psychoactive drugs or anything?
I don't know that phrase, but we do have various goods and services that we have won at this carnival.
Do you know where the games are?
Yes, all around. If you want to, there's many in the multicolor over there. The gray has their own form of games, but it's a bit different. The brown is very, very good. Actually, my friend here won at the brown, so that's a good thing.
We're headed that direction.
Very good, very good.
Black
Have fun
games?
with it. What's that?
Black have games?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Simple.
Does Black have games?
They do. All do. All do. Walk around the side streets. The games of Black tend to be more permanent in nature.
So they could be fighting games.
Many are fighting games because it's fun. People like to watch. An audience is everything. Just smells, washes over you guys. You're gonna have to wash your clothes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'll
Well,
sneeze,
I have a
guess.
pipe, so
Oh, there you go. Oh, do you have that pipe out?
I have it on on the side of my bag.
Okay, so you can see it. He says, "Here, try some of mine." And it's like this 2-foot thing that he's smoking out there, and he kind of hands it to Warren. Did you go ahead and take a puff of it?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Wonderful. See,
I greatly appreciate. I'll gladly take some.
cool. Different flavor. Not bad. Nothing too strange, but just a different scent, different flavor in there when you're actually smoking it. So cool. He says, "I'm glad you enjoy our wares. Now, you asked about it, big man," he says to MK. "Do you wish to haul things for us?"
If
Not really.
you,
Not really. Ah, pity.
unfortunately, we are in a bit of a hurry, my friends.
I see. Well, we shall find someone else for this then. Good day. And
All right, see you.
they don't bow their bodies because that would be awkward. They just kind of nod their heads like this, a bit on their turtlenecks there. Yep. So he takes his pipe back. They kind of
You
wave.
look like Amanda Shewitz.
Oh, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
were you, Spence? Are you not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Apparently not. Turtly.
You know,
Turtle.
I wonder how many Ninja Turtle jokes they have when they have like monk turtles and it's, yeah.
Monk turtles.
Yep. All right, so these guys go heading on. Excuse me, and you guys continue on to the brown. And you get there. And you, excuse me, and you do find the brown cobblestones leading in to this area.
So Kevin,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take over the screen for just a second.
Sure, go for it.
Is this what our friends look like?
Oh, that's funny. That's good. I like that. Sure, kind of like that. I like that.
Okay,
I like that. That was a fun
Right.
movie. Yep.
that was.
Yeah,
That's one
I
of my
remember
favorites.
that.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
That was
Fifth
fun.
Element is one of my
What's it
favorite
from?
movies.
Good stuff.
Fifth Element.
Yeah.
Goodness, I haven't seen that in ages.
Yeah,
It's been a
it's one of my
while.
favorites.
Fun. Yeah, it's been a while for real. Yeah, I haven't seen it for a bit. But too fun. All right. So you find this thing and you start walking down it. And you hear some hammering, some boom, 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 clear ringing. Not hammering like against a rock or something, but metal on there. And you see smoke rising. And people are talking and chatting. It goes around. It looks like a medieval village type of thing. But there is a full hearth out there. There's an anvil. And there's a big guy's hammering away. He's a minotaur. He's got the horns coming out there. He's just blam, 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 smacking this thing down.
Nice.
And he's hammering this thing out. It looks like a two-handed sword that he's working on now. Bam, bam, bam. And
nice.
maybe he's super skilled, or maybe there's some magical enchantment. You don't know. Well, and simple might. But he's just whamming at this thing, and it's taking form very, very quickly. He grabs it and just shoves it into a big barrel of water. Erupts.
I
Pulls
would
out.
suggest using oil rather than water because
Yeah,
oil
you'll
causes-
temper better.
Oil
Temper
then.
much
Oil
better.
then. My bad. I don't know what I'm doing. So he shoves it in oil. Pulls out the smoke
Yay,
rises.
you know this one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It bursts into flame, you all explode. No. So he shoves it in, smoke rises, and he goes back to hammering and tempering it. Bam, bam, bam. And he's kind of like, people are gathered around there, and they're kind of nodding, and it looks like they're really just appreciating his craftsmanship while they're doing this. There's also a bowl next to him on a table. And the bowl, of course, wooden bowl with, you guessed it,
Ah,
brown little ribbons inside of the thing.
Oh.
And there's a couple of just flying little bug people. Iridescent wings flapping around. About 5 or 6 of those.
Are they like
And the-
pixies?
Yeah, exactly. And they're picking up these little brown ribbons and flying around and seeing if anybody wants them or anything. So they're kind of coming up, they fly over to your group, kind of looking hesitant. It's like, hey,
I'm gonna hold I want one.
I want one.
And this is
I'll
kind of-
bat at one of them.
But
Yo, what?
are there any games in this part?
Were you trying to bite one, Wild?
No, I'm bad at them.
Oh,
know,
you
like
batted
how
them.
to do.
Okay, just half-hearted?
Not
or-
really, yeah, half-hearted, not serious combat, just kind of like cats
Like
do,
the-
kind of
It's
mess
very
with.
frustrating.
Like when they
Cats
go
do
in
in
and
front of the
shove
water.
over a glass of water on the edge of the counter. Like,
Or they see those little feathery toys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. So, she backs up. A little frustrated. Backs away that. So the Minotaur is hammering away, and you now got a ribbon on there.
Uh,
And
I asked the pixies, can you point us to any games?
and kind of points further on down the thing. Now it's interesting because you have got all the cobblestones going along, and then the ground becomes very uneven, more like rocky ground, maybe some dirt and stuff like that. But it's much more like a nature trail as you progress. And the guys are, and he sees you guys barely stop, and you kind of keep going on. It's just, good luck doing business further on, friends. You've been here before, I see. Carry on. Good luck with the games. Bam, bam, as he hammers. No one's kind of gathering around. So you go on. Oh, and you also do see one of the voting booths, of course, which is just a little box with a hammer sign on it, glowing brown out of there. Brown light.
like with the Minotaur?
No. On the table with the voting ribbons. So you see the little baggie, kind of looking, the metal baggie with the brown hammer light coming out of it. So you do see that.
Can we ask questions while he's working?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, man, I'm interested in this place. I want to hear what they say.
Exactly, same here.
Okay.
So, sir, might you provide some information about what the Brown area is about?
He says, well, I'm hammering, because hammering makes the shape of the sword, as a sword. It's good for killing things. And while he's saying that, and he's trying very hard to truly explain, you sense that he's kind of looking up and kind of focused and maybe not the clearest mind in the cosmos. So then this girl comes up, and she's got some scars on her face, and she's got these braids behind her, and she comes up, blonde hair bound behind in braids, and she comes up to you, and she's got this basically scale mail on, and she comes up and says, well, we're with the Brown, so we celebrate the hammer, we celebrate the earth, and that's what we're about. We have competitions, we have games, so it's basically a festival of games, celebrating the earth, celebrating the hammer, of strength, of resilience, of...
Can you point us to the games?
Sure, just keep going right down there, you can compete. My favorite one is Rise.
What kind of games are they?
Well, there's simple hammering games. If you want to, just strength, who can hammer the hardest, boom, to hit the bell at the top, literally carnival game. And yeah, that little carnival game thing, she says, but my favorite is something called Rise. It's not for the faint of heart, but it's very, very good. And then there's Tunnel. Tunnel and Rise are my favorites. Of course, you can also do hammering, because hammering is good. Hammering is good.
I want to do Rise now.
Team.
Yeah, Rise is great. It's she kind of laughs and says it's a killer, but it's a
killer.
It's a good game.
It's a killer insight
Literally?
on that.
Good, roll it.
Yeah.
Roll it. See how you do.
All right, insight.
Me too. Insight.
14.
12.
Okay.
I got 16, an 18. That's an 18.
Okay. 14, maybe you get the idea that she has had some defeat at this, and it's hurt a bit, at least. And with 18, you know, she get close to dying at this game.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rise.
All right. So you guys all progress on?
So, as it is, like all the other people were offering incentives, what are they offering?
Yeah. Okay, so you're offering incentives? You're asking that now?
Yeah, so
Okay, great.
just basically, a lot of the other places are offering incentives for the vote, our vote itself. Is there anything that the Brown is offering that could intrigue our votes?
Yes. If you'd like to now, go ahead and take a look. He's been working hard. He's been working hour after hour after hour. He doesn't stop. He's very strong. So take a look. Come. And she goes around the corner, and you see basically kind of a small warehouse type of thing, just outside in the shed type. But it's opened up a whole bunch of weapons, beautiful spearheads on spears, nice swords, nice shields, all sorts of stuff that this guy's hammered out over the past week. Non-stop. So a whole bunch of different weapons there.
So we can
take one.
Weapon?
Take one,
Whoa.
please. Take one.
There are,
of course, a lot of hammers. What is the what? I'm sorry?
The exchange itself is for our vote, or you're merely giving away?
She says, I can't guarantee your vote, but this is to hopefully persuade. Have a weapon. Grab something. If you don't want a big weapon, we have daggers too. Beautiful ones, can cut sinew and flesh.
I want a
sword that's at least D8.
I have a question. If you were able to obtain my vote,
yes,
would our friend hammering away there be able to upgrade my shield? It belongs to my father, and I wish to increase its strength.
For things like that, you'll probably have to go deeper.
Okay.
You'll have to go deeper into the mysteries.
Okay,
the
Devin,
deep.
I'm looking for a scimitar.
Okay.
Scimitar. Is there one?
I think
D6.
scimitars are D6s.
Yeah, D6.
So,
What you're looking for, I think, is a log sword.
Long sword, then.
Are you looking for finesse?
Can warlocks use long swords? Not really, though.
Yeah, if you're looking for finesse, it's a rapier you're looking for.
Rapier would do D8.
That's also a martial weapon, though.
Yeah, but it's a finesse. The finesse is
Yeah,
what lets you use
that's
your
true.
dexterity.
Yeah, so you could do
Yeah.
that. You can get a rapier and do a D8. There are rapiers there for sure. Beautiful
And-
ones. Look like they're Renaissance era. Really, really
I'll
pretty.
take one.
I'll
got it.
gladly
Grab
take
it.
a
It's nicely balanced.
I'll
Feels
gladly-
great. It's got the nice basket hilt and everything. What's that?
I'll gladly take a spear.
You got it. Beautiful spear. Nice spear on there. Very ornate. She says, wonderful. This is great. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Be fully armed. Show your enemies who you are.
Indeed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. She kind of like very solemnly says, how about the rest of you?
Gladiatorial.
Feel free. What's that?
Yep, very gladiatorial.
Yeah. Extremely.
Well, I've already voted, so I don't think I can.
Can you vote again?
No.
How often can you vote?
You're asking her?
Carnival.
Once.
Are you asking her?
I don't know. I'm a cat right
I'm
now. so
asking.
you better
I'm
not
asking
ask
the
me.
girl. I'm asking
Okay,
the girl.
gotcha.
How often can you vote?
Says, yes. You should vote only once.
Oh, but what if I accidentally voted twice?
You'll be punished. Not by me. Not by us. We don't care. But by the powers that be that run this place, you will be punished, unfortunately. So please don't. We've had some people do it by accident before. They drink too much, throw a ribbon in, and then, oh, it's bad.
Okay, but if I left and then came back, could I vote again?
You can vote once. That's the rules.
Once. Okay.
But enjoy the
Now, is this
weapons.
just a stand-
You have to
is this
wait
just
until the next vote, I think.
The next
Is this
carnival.
just a
You vote
standard
once per
gear,
carnival,
or-
I should say.
is this just standard weapons or +1 weapons?
Right now, these are standard weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. And just if you wish to continue, feel free,
Yeah.
or you can vote now. She gestures over to the bowl. Minotaurs finish his big blades, start working on something else. So yeah, he's hammering out a short sword now. Bam, bam, bam. People gather around watching as he does this. And one says, "Hey, can you make it with a kind of a curved blade right there, and kind of maybe put this? Yeah, can you make the? You know, they're actually requesting it. It's like a fast food joint, except he's smacking it out really quick and it's really cool. All right.
Well, MK, me and you seem to be pretty interested in this place. Do you
Yeah, I want to go in
I-
and see what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll make a lot further.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll
I'm gonna-
follow.
Yeah.
I want to play Rise.
Okay. All right. So you all go further in.
All right.
And like I said, it gets a little less with the cobblestones. There's still cobblestones spread around, but it's more uneven footing, more wild. Some grass in there, even rocky, a bit different. You go on, it opens up, and the next game is there. You smell roasted meat.
I got a
There's-
rapier. Woohoo.
You do. You smell roasted meat, and there's one of those. What do you call them? Where you slice the meat on the big skewers that rotate around.
Shish kebab?
There you go. Thank you. So just slapping that out and just serving the meat on that. So handing those out to whoever wanted any.
Shawarma.
Yeah. The shawarma type of thing like that. They're slapping it on bread, splashing the juices on it, handing it out to whoever with some pickles and so forth. So I'll throw that on a paper plate, handing that around to people.
I'm taking some.
And a lot of people are watching the games, and it's kind of fun because this one is Rise, because you specifically wanted to go to that one. There are other games here too, of course. You know, there's Hammer, and there's, what was the other one? Oh, Tunnel. Tunnel, Hammer, and Rise. So in Rise, and you got the Collar. The Collar looks slender and less bashy type than the others. And he's just an elf guy, very tall, slender elf guy. Looks a bit older. He's like, and now the next round of Rise. Let's see who wants to play. And all these burly people. Up, you're in. You're in. Yes.
Any of these games dex based or is it strength based?
In general, they're strength based, but as with most things, you might be able to substitute dex for some. But in this one, he says, strength is the primary thing. Strength and probably how healthy you are, how strong you are.
No.
The kobold's panicking. Yes. Kobold panic attack now. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
6 strength.
So very well. Who's next?
One for strength.
I got a
Plus
+1.
one.
Are you ready for Rise?
Very good +1.
-2.
We got one. We got two. Warren, did you volunteer
Okay, I'll
too?
join you if you're joining.
Anybody else volunteering?
Deathris,
Okay.
be joining us.
Deathris, you big strong lizard. What'd
Come
you
on,
say?
Death Risk. We're gonna have some fun
I
at the
can't
fair.
turn into anything big yet, so no.
I don't.
Death Risk.
think
You don't know it
size
yet,
of
but you
that-
got a huge advantage in my eyes. You'll see. Death Risk, you joining or not?
Yep.
For the round, you are 3 of you. So wonderful, 3 of you. Good, good, good. 2 more people kind of go forward. One is a little halfling, but he's like got no shirt on. He's all like, you know, he's got like the shorts and
Like
stuff. He's
buff.
got flexing as he goes. It looks like he's been recently oiled. And
Your buddy.
there's another who's a furbolg who's kind of like just dusting his clothes off. Looks a little bit
I like
fancy, a
Furbolgs.
little like a noble.
Furbolgs are
And
cool.
the Furbolg comes up and says, I think I'll try this. Just kind of flexes and stretches. Crack, crack, crack. Right? It says like there. Okay. So you got this
Alright,
buff
well, hey,
halfling
since everybody
and a
flexing their
Furbolg.
stuff there, I'm gonna just kind of crack my neck. I'm just gonna stretch out. I'm gonna do a backflip.
Whoop! Give me a dex check. Or acrobatics.
I got acrobatics.
Hit it.
That is a 21.
Dang. So you in place.
I like to do a double flip.
Beautiful, beautiful. So very, very nice.
Oh.
You're like, woo! It's kind of like in a wrestling match where everyone starts going, "Rrrr," stuff like this. And he says,
I rolled a 17 to do a double flip.
woof!
Oh,
Okay.
you joining us?
Double flip is super,
Yeah.
super hard.
I don't think I can take it back now.
You can do it. You can do a single flip with it with the 17 catch yourself. So the 17 is good. You can catch yourself. So you could do a solid single flip. You can land. It's like,
Yeah.
"Rah." He's like, you!
I'm just.
You
I'm
seem
just gonna-
energetic. Do you want to join? And he is calling out to you. Simple. Take your time. We've got all day, son.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You're in.
No,
Good man.
all
Good man.
God's no glory.
There you go. All right. So prepare the field. So that's 4 of you guys, plus the 2 others. So that's 6. I got a whole bunch of the people who are part of this thing, and they come forward, and they've got shovels, and they go forward to this place, and they start in pristine flat ground, digging. They dig in, and they take a chunk out, and the chunks they take out are like, boom, and simple. You know, this is like a move earth type of modified spell, sort of. So it's just digging it super fast, whoosh, 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 and you can't see how deep it goes. It gets dark there, unless you got dark vision. It goes quite far.
I do.
Then it goes quite far down there, about like 30 feet.
Okay.
And then it goes, all right, in! And he claps his hands, and the other 2, the kobold, and everyone jumps in. Do you guys jump into your respective holes? There's a hole for each of you.
Yeah.
It's like being buried
All
alive.
right.
Go for it.
Cover them up! Good luck! And they shovel back. Boom! Boom! They pat the top of it. You guys are now sealed. Rise. What are you going to do? You're buried
Oh,
alive.
fuck.
Oh,
What are you gonna
Bury
do?
ourselves?
I will say I don't actually. I won't spoil it, but I did not live in a cave like most kobolds.
You live in a high-rise apartment in Manhattan?
yeah.
Yeah.
Worse.
I've been underground a lot. I've also dug a lot because of my past.
How far up?
I am digging.
I'm going to take this in order. I'm going to do it in order of screen. MK, what do you want to do first?
I want to griff out.
The top of it kind of rumbles a little bit. And you're now in Griffin form. That's your round, because it takes a round to do that, right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. No constitution check yet, but next round. Warren, what would you like to do?
I'm raging, and I've spent my past has been underground before. I'm raging to get out of this.
Raging. Okay, so you're trying to dig, right?
Yeah.
Swimming through the
All
dirt.
right, you're trying
Yeah,
hard to get out there.
I'm
Trying
using
hard to
my
get out
legs. I'm kicking up, and I'm trying to basically use everything that I got to get out.
Gotcha. Give me a strength check. Let's see what you got.
So raging, I get advantage on strength, right?
Beautiful. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Roll 2. I got 16 plus 1, 17.
Good. Okay, keep track of your rolls.
Yep.
You don't know how far it is to the top because you can't see anything. But you know you're moving and you're kind of pushing through there. 17 is not a bad start. Okay, so, death risk. What would you like to do? You found yourself buried alive. Literally, there's dirt in your face, on your body. It's hard to move. What do you want to do?
Alright, good. Alright.
We dragged him into this.
Going.
No, we did, didn't we? Sorry, Death Race. Sorry.
I'm going to drown. No. You're going to stay there and get a headstone?
Nope. I'm going to use. I'm going to do two things.
Okay, panic. Scream.
One, I am going to use thaumaturgy to boom my voice to 3 times as loud as normal and call up to them. When I get out of here, one of you is going in the hole and not coming out. And then I am going to start to dig my way out.
Okay, up top you guys heard some very faint things. The showman there says, "Oh, some activity over here." This is on the top, so you guys underneath can't see this. The showman's like, "Oh, some activity over here." Sounds like someone's a little upset. And then MK hooked. I was like, "Boom! Whoa, we got a quick rise over here. Maybe he turned into a Triceratops. Let's see what good it does him." All right, so you're gonna do what else? Death risk?
That's it. I'm going to start to dig my way out.
Gotcha.
Up.
Give me a strength check and keep track of the rolls.
Alright. That is. Oh, you gotta be kidding.
A 2.
That is a 7.
Woohoo! Okay, so you try. You start to kind of start to dig out of it. You get some. You get some.
I'm getting
Yeah.
angry.
By the way, these checks are about for a minute each, by the way. Okay. Nice. Now, we jump over. Simple. You find yourself buried alive. Fortunately, the dirt's
Okay.
not on your face, but it's pressing down on your mask.
So, how far away am I from where Warren is?
You don't know.
Like, from what I remember.
From what you remember, let's see. Warren would have been to the left of you.
Okay, and how far was
And
that?
Death Risk could have been to the right. Looks like about just 5 feet.
5 feet apart.
Yeah.
Do I feel like someone's crawling higher than me?
You can't tell. You could try use perception if you want to spin around and just kind of try to feel.
I mean, I got blind
I'm
sense. I
going-
can tell where they are. Oh wait, no, blind sense. I have to be able to see them.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, ironically, if I got drawn into this, I'd be fine.
Yes.
I'd be fine.
Yes.
I couldn't have known, but
No, you couldn't have. You couldn't have.
Can cats dig though?
I could turn into a badger.
Yep.
I still have one more, and they burrow. So, I'm like, this is not even a challenge.
So you're up there just going, I could do that.
I could do that.
I could do it.
I am going to use my short sword as a makeshift shovel.
Okay, you try. It's really hard to do that. Even with that, go ahead and give me a strength check. Just go ahead and roll it. Like an attack roll, but for your strength.
If it's an attack roll...
No, just regular strength check plus your strength bonus on there. Yeah.
Okay.
No sneak attack on the dirt.
You tell me that.
That's what I rolled. Total.
3?
3.
Keep track of your rolls, guys. Okay.
I did.
A minute goes by, and I think the rules of D&D are you can hold your breath without doing death saves for a minute plus your Constitution modifier. Is that about right? Let's go ahead and check.
Yeah.
It's something
I
like
have
that.
+1.
Okay. So each of these
Hang
checks
on.
has been
I
a
think
minute.
I actually have something.
You can hold your breath for 15 minutes, death risk.
How? Oh, because Lizard Man?
Because
Lizard.
hold breath. I can hold my breath for up to 15 minutes
Wow.
at a time.
Well,
Because I am a lizard.
Anthony, nice call. Yeah, you got an
Yeah.
advantage here. You're pretty confident you're not going to die. That's good.
If
That's a
I
very
try to
good
jump
I'm
onto
still
the field, will
pissed.
something stop me?
thing. Who knows? All right. So that's the first round. If your Constitution is like 12 or higher, you're okay
Yeah.
for the
It's
moment.
higher.
If you don't
Yeah.
have any
Is it a-
bonus on
is
you
it-
now.
Is this a con save or just straight constitution?
No, it's a straight Constitution bonus. What's your bonus
Okay.
like on?
I got a +2.
Okay, so you're
I
okay
got
for now.
+1.
You're okay for 3 minutes. You're +2. You're okay for 3 minutes. And then he's okay for 2 minutes. And Deathrus is okay for a long time. So that's good.
He can go to sleep.
All right.
Oh no, I'm
I
not
don't
going to
have-
sleep down here. Someone up there is getting throat slammed.
There's
Dude, that
Hope
only
it's
makes
not
sense for a
me.
reptile, though. I mean, that should, like really, they should be able to spend a lot of time underground.
Yeah, it does make
I'm
sense.
still very angry.
Well, of course, they just
Are
buried
you
him
angry at
alive.
us, or are you angry at them?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Let's just say he's going to take a bite out of the competition.
There you go.
Aw.
Okay, the Griffin. Go ahead and roll the strength check. Yeah, go ahead and add your what's that?
What am I rolling again?
Just the regular D20,
Right.
but I'm think you're gonna add your +4 for the Griffin, so that's fine.
Yes. 15.
Add that to whatever you rolled the first time. What are you up to total?
This is the first time for me, remember?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry about that. Okay, 15 total now.
But since I went from human size to griffin size,
You know what? I'm gonna give you 2 rolls because you got the 2 claws and you're much better at digging now. So roll twice.
okay, and I got a natural 20.
15 and 20. So, well, 24. So 39. That's huge. You're kind of starting to burrow through there. Write the 39 down.
Okay.
All right. So, Warren, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You're holding your breath?
I'm going to be. Well, I'm holding my
eyes are
breath. I'm going to
closed?
keep going.
Yep.
I got a +2 on Constitution. I'm good.
Nice. This is your second minute, though.
Yeah.
These aren't 6-second
Let's go
rounds.
with the rule.
Go ahead and let's see how well you do. Roll a d20, see what you do.
19.
19, good. Add it to your first one. What are you up to total?
17, 19, 26.
Not bad. Cool.
Oh, 36, sorry.
36. Very, very good. Good. You're moving. You're actually rising through there. Wonderful, wonderful. And the lizardman, death risk. What would you like to do?
The unhappy one.
The unhappy one.
The angry one.
I'm going to continue to dig my way out.
Gotcha. You're pretty confident you're not going to die. Go ahead and roll the strength.
You've got to be fucking kidding.
What, another 4?
No.
3. Nat 1?
No.
One.
Yeah.
Nat 1?
Keep working out.
You're having some trouble.
Did you just rip a talon off?
Yeah, it sounds very. He coughed on some dirt. So yeah, not a good day. Go ahead and add that 1 to your amazing sum total. Sorry. Simple, you're up. What do you want to do?
Simple.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm going to dig, bonus action dash, and try and lean towards where Warren is.
Are you digging sideways?
No, I'm digging up and to the left.
So
where-
you're digging at an angle rather than straight?
Yeah.
Okay. So you start digging up, trying to get to where Warren is. Cool. Give me a strength check, see how well you do.
Strength.
Yep. Add whatever your strength bonus is if you have one.
Okay. 7.
Okay, so that brings your total up to what? You rolled last time, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
It's up to 10. Okay, you're not quite there yet. You think next time you'll be there. You think next time you'll be there. Cool. That's the end of round 2. So, if your Constitution modifier was +1, you're okay. But you'll have to make death saves after this next round. If your Constitution modifier is
Okay.
+2, you're still fine. So, if you're +1 after this round, you'll have to make death saves.
Okay.
we go.
That would be me.
MK, you are up.
I'm
2
gonna
rolls.
just roll.
Because you're not.
Actually,
no
roll
rolls for
for
it.
it.
What is it?
That's
That's
20.
20.
Is it 20? Woof! What was your other one?
7.
Okay, so add all those up. What's your total so far?
39 plus 27.
Jeez.
$66.
You break through. There's a round of applause. People help. Hands come forward, pull you from the dirt in your griffin. Well, they try. Actually, maybe they don't. They let you get up and kind of shake the dirt off like whatever a griffin would do, I imagine. And like, oh, winner, whatever it is.
Griffin.
So yes, it's like, you
like a
won,
parrot.
creature. Well done, well done. So there's a whole bunch of applause on there. Let's see how the others are doing. One.
Me? Alright.
Yep.
Come on, don't fail me nice. 17.
17. Okay, that's pretty solid. What's your total now?
32, 7, 17 is 53.
50 is the magic number. You broke through. You come through basically essentially at the same time. I'm gonna have you guys do a dex check roll off to see who broke through first, because you both got the same thing.
Right now?
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
you both
okay.
rolled
Dex
through.
check. Hey.
Yep. Dex check. See who won first.
Damn it.
$19.
14.
Ah! MK, you came through first.
Did you have any?
By a nose, by a
Did
beak.
you have, do you have to add anything to that? Because I didn't.
Yeah, whatever your dex bonus is.
Well, I don't have a dex bonus.
You won anyway. Fortunately for you, yeah. It's unfortunately for Warren. So you broke through and you won by a beak. And then Warren's hand comes up.
By a
One by a beak.
Pulls out. And hands come forward and help you out, Warren. Cool.
I won.
Death Risk, you're still like
I
way
mean,
down there and having
hands,
quite a bit
two
of trouble.
claws. I think I should have been able to roll twice.
Aw.
By the way, Airless is
11.
pacing back and forth on the stands or whatever. I assume they're stands.
Yeah.
Just looking very agitated and concerned.
Gotcha.
I'm
Your daughter comes up, puts her hand in your fur.
Calm you.
Death Risk.
I'm gonna look. I'm looking.
Gives you a
towards-
hug.
I'm looking towards Simple's hole.
Okay.
I'm just gonna basically just keep my eyes on that and just wait for anything. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, I
If
don't want
anything
to
happens, I'll help dig him up too. Yeah.
Death
Yeah,
Risk.
friend.
What about you?
I'm continuing to try and dig my way out. I'm up to 20 so far.
Okay. Give me a strength roll. See what you get.
Or,
Good
no,
buddy.
I just did a strength roll and got a 20. Can I just keep rolling?
Well, let's go round by round and see who gets out next. All right. So we go over to Simple.
So, giving up on strategy, I'm just going to try and get out while rolling straight up. And
Okay. You're
get
halfway
back
going
down.
over to Warren's tunnel. You're going to stop and just go straight up now?
Yeah.
The
Or
question
no,
is he in
I'll
soft
go
dirt?
towards Warren's tunnel.
Okay. You
Is
might
it,
break
is
through
it
here.
soft dirt or is it empty?
It's relatively soft dirt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue going towards
Cool.
Warren.
Give me a strength check.
Got it. Oh no,
One.
5.
10 was the magic number on that. You're close, but you're not quite through there yet. What was your constitution bonus?
1, so I have to make death
You have to make
saves.
one death save. One death save this
yeah,
minute.
I want to go down there and dig him up on my next turn.
I was about to say,
Okay.
next opportunity I get, I'm jumping down there in badger form.
Okay.
We know he's not exactly.
Give me a death save now.
Strong.
See what you get. How you doing?
I'm gonna DM it to you to make it more scary.
Okay. Are you talking in Reddit or in the chat
Yeah,
here?
Reddit.
Oh wow. Okay, let me pull that up.
That might take a minute. Sometimes it lags. least-
Yeah.
If you put it through Discord and just chat him directly, that'd be faster.
I don't have his
Beat me by a
Discord.
beak.
Oh, I got you.
That was really
I thought
close.
I got
That was
it.
good. I thought I had it, but then you went Griffin. I was like, damn.
Okay, go. So, all this happens here, and the thin elf in there who's doing the emceeing there says, "Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite a time. What do you say? We let him out?" And people are like, "Yeah." And so we're like, "No, boo!" I mean, it's typical wrestling crowd, basically. So it's kind of crazy on that. It's, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? How about the little guy? How about the lizard? And people are like, "Yeah." And you guys are out there now. MK, you're making signs that you're gonna go dig one up.
I'm
You
A
do
little
the same
one.
thing. You guys are obviously uncomfortable. Okay. It's like, maybe it's time. Let's go get 'em, boys. Shovels. And they come forward and instantly it's cleared out. And
Hand out.
hands reach in, pull you guys out, and you guys can breathe again. Death Risk is fine. He's just like, bleh, bleh.
I'm like on
I-
all fours.
Okay. Is there ringleader nearby?
Yeah, the MC is right there. He's standing those little deers right in front of it.
rope slam him onto the ground.
Okay. There's about 20 onlookers here. It looks like a
I
wrestling crowd.
don't care. They buried my ass alive without saying they would.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to get my own brand of justice.
this is
here.
going to be a total surprise attack because it totally surprised me. So
I
you
throw
go in.
Anthony on my back right now.
Got it.
Sorry.
So Death Risk, go for it. You are going up and you are attacking the guy. So give me an attack roll. What are
I
you
need
doing?
a
Sword?
drink. I just pull out a little.
That would be an
alcohol.
unarmed strike, would it?
A what? I'm sorry.
That would be an unarmed strike, would it?
If you're just doing a slam, yeah.
I take a drink from my alcohol.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. 5!
He actually jumps back and you crack a plank on the floor. It just snap. It just hits that thing. And growling lizard guy jumps and cracks and splats. He pops like, "Whoa, down, boy, down! Just no. These are games here. These are fun for everyone. Help here, please. Little help. You, and you." And
Fun is not burying people alive.
Deathrus, in all fairness, I do apologize for trying to convince you to join us. We didn't fully know what was going to happen.
All right, Dad.
But as it is, we definitely would have made sure that would not have happened to us. Persuasion?
No, it's inner character, so whatever you want to do.
Deathrus,
Totally fine.
you're alive.
You're Griffin.
That's true.
I figured this a lot better, and I almost died.
That's
You
true,
did,
too.
actually. That was pretty close. I was
Yeah.
getting nervous.
Yeah,
it's
we're
good.
getting
I
nervous.
didn't have to jump
Yeah,
down.
it was
so-
getting there. He's like Scooby-Doo.
You're Griffin, you're cat.
No, you can actually understand me. Come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he
Ah.
talks like a parrot.
Right.
I mean, it sounds silly as heck, but you can understand it.
I'll be right back. I gotta move my car.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so you get the MC. He says, "These two brave ones made it through. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause." Everyone's like, "Rah!" Some people smacking the chest. "Rah!" So they're very much celebrating you guys. There's ale being served here too, so that's kind of a neat thing. And he goes, "Come forth, you two, and you big weird beast. You two, here. I don't know where you're gonna put this."
I don't have any lips.
Yep. He pulls out, and it's just a bronze shovel, about so big, bronze shovel. Says, "This is for you. I don't know." And so, Simple, are you writing him?
Huh?
Are you writing him? He offered to.
Yeah.
Okay, so he hands it to Simple. "There you go. Hope that works." And G-Warren says, "Here you go, sir." And little bronze shovel, I like so long. Says, "Use it in good health. It's only one use so far, but you won it. Congratulations. You can sell it, you can use it. It's freely given. Congratulations." Another round of applause. Everyone's like applauding.
What is it?
By the way, the burly halfling made it through okay, so he gets one too. He's like, "Yeah, these are fun." And it's
Oh, I
it's a
get one of
bronze
those
shovel.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
little small
My
bronze
question
shovels.
is, what are they?
What are they?
The halfling comes over to you. He says, "These are pretty nice. They'll help you out. Usually in combat, or someone's looking for you, or something bad happens, or someone's about to do a fireball or something stupid. Wizards. But what you can do is just take the thing and squeeze it really hard, and then suddenly you're underground. But you're holding the shovel, so you can get out whenever you want to. Doesn't matter if it's stone or anything. You just go into it, just sink into it, and then you get
Oh my
out.
god, that is so OP.
How many times can you do this per day?
Just one use. I mean, it's just one competition.
One use.
You can
Okay, I was
sell
about
it
to
if you
say,
want.
That's all the time. Good lord.
You can sell it if you want. You can get a couple $100 gold for it. It's really kind of fun.
Okay.
I got about 4 of them too.
Does it renew per day?
No, it's a carnival, dude. It's like, how long do
So one
goldfish
use.
last?
I guess I'll get rid of my torches to carry this thing.
It's a tiny shovel.
It's this big.
Oh, it's
And it's
that
mine.
big.
It's mine.
bronze.
No, we all get one, MK.
No. Warren
No, I
did,
thought-
and MK did.
They're,
Yeah, the other guys don't.
oh,
Oh.
I was about to say, are they participation ribbons or?
No.
If I am given a
They
shovel,
get to keep some dirt.
I'm snapping it in half.
Okay, so he gets the shovel. What do I get?
You got the shovel too.
Oh, I did too. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you both survived it. So yeah,
Oh, okay, for the people who survive.
Yeah.
Got it. I
Yeah.
understand that.
so you're good on
You
that.
know, this could actually be a great trap for someone.
It's probably true too.
Just give him a shovel and tell him to squeeze it.
This
Here,
one.
hold this for a sec.
Here, squeeze for pain.
Then I didn't hear that.
That's funny. Yep, not Deathrus' favorite spot, I imagine. But yeah.
Oh, he hates the Feywild.
There's also, of course, the voting booth, which is essentially the
It's
middle.
gonna be hilarious when we leave and actually use my my Fey touch spells. The Feywild not having left an impression on me.
Fun stuff.
By the way, when I use detect magic, my eyes go black.
Sounds good.
Great. Well, you can't see behind the mask anyway, so.
No, you can see the eyes. They're like yellow, kind of dragon eyes.
Good to know. So after we leave the arena,
Yes.
I'm looking for the place where they were talking about upgrading the shield.
Also, when you leave the arena, I will immediately rub against and purr against a symbol. And I did look it up. Bobcats can purr.
Oh,
They
cool.
actually can.
Okay.
Not all big cats can do that. But...
Very cool.
I've seen a lion purr. I'm not surprised that Bobcat can.
I am surprised. That's interesting. Neat. All right.
Thank
So-
you.
You guys are done with this, and as you asked the other halfling dude who stupidly had his chest oiled and now it's all sticking with dirt, and he says basically, "Yeah, if you want to get some things in China, they got some stuff for sale over there. It's kind of nice, pricey. Drive a hard bargain, promise them the votes. Maybe you can get something good. Because I did.
I just growl at him as I walk away.
Hey, what's that guy's problem?"
He's had a bad
something
day.
must have happened to
He
him.
left his mood in the hole.
Wake up on the wrong side of the egg. Okay, and you guys carry on.
Whoa.
I turn back at him.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Tris, there's good stuff over here.
Oh no, I'm leaving this. I'm going back to like whatever passes for a neutral area. I'm putting distance between myself
Right,
and anyone associated with this color.
gotcha.
As
The neutral
quickly
area
as
is
possible.
roughly this between the islands of these things, so that's fine. Are you leaving the brown area then?
Brown.
I am leaving the brown area.
Okay, so leaving the brown area. Let's probably step on the map again.
I just say to my party, I'll meet you in. Where are we going next? Green?
Green.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the
Here you
green
go.
area.
So I should see that about now. Okay, so let's take a look. And yeah, so you guys are halfway in the brown now. And you're
I'll
leaving going to the
actually
green.
go
You can do that.
with Death Risk.
All right, okay. So you guys are both leaving to go to the green. Some others are staying in the brown. Let's cover the brown a bit more. Then we're going to jump to the ones in the green. So who is where? I've got 2 people going to the green. Is everyone else staying in the brown?
Yeah.
I'm staying in the brown.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So 3 in the
I would
brown
like to leave.
to go where? With the
I
green?
don't know. Wherever I can find a different game.
Pick a color.
I'll go with. I'll start with orange, but then go to black.
Gotcha. Okay, so we split the party into 3. That's
Go play in the
gonna
white.
be
Yeah. You're the one that likes the white. We hate it.
It's creepy there. It's just weird.
All
This
right.
is how we get picked off, though. I mean, this is how this
Yeah.
happens.
This is how
I
the
know,
story
I
ends.
know.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I told the party where I'd be. So.
Yep. So they know where to find your corpse. I mean,
I will also say I am going.
Well, I'm
I
going
wanna
with
go
them.
somewhere else.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, simple. Are you telling them what color you're going to?
I will say I will go to the black.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So we'll start with the brown. We'll jump to the green. Then we'll jump to the black. So quite a split here.
Simple. If you can get me a set of bagpipes while you're there, that would be cool.
They're not I don't think they're selling them, but you should really listen to the music.
Okay, tell me about it later.
Can I try to reenact it with humming?
Sure. You can hum the song.
Happy
You can't really sound like a bagpipe.
No,
do you have a
Like-
thaumaturgy or something like that? Because it could kind of.
no, but I can do a performance check to mimic the tune.
Okay, sure. Do a performance. See if you get it.
I'm rolling shit today. 12.
It sounds like he's humming. Have a bagpipe. So it's not really
I'm not trying to sound like
convincing.
a bagpipe. I'm
Right.
trying to mimic the melody.
You can get the basically the tune. You get the idea that it's kind of a mournful, kind of slow, kind of sad, haunting
Yeah.
tune.
Black as death.
Yeah.
Yes and
Sort of.
no. It's kind of nothingness and the inevitability of death. And necromancy powers. That's
Of course.
cool.
Well, there is that.
Necromancy. Wow.
Yes. All right. So jumping back to the bound, we've got a couple
Have
of
fun.
have fun.
Okay.
Have fun going to the Deathlands. Yeah. All right. So we've got a couple of you guys who stayed with the Brown. So you're going further in on this. Well, actually, you're not going further in. You're going off to the side, where there's more games and they sell stuff. So it's basically a kind of the dealer's room, kind of open dealer's area in there. And you come across that, and there's different tables and different vendors, but they're all working for the Brown, of course. So there's different voting things, different bowls with ribbons, and you're looking for different weapons here and different enchantments and things and so forth. And you come across a lot. Probably the first one you see is a Furbolg. This guy's a buff one, and he's there, and he's got red feathers woven into his long black hair. And his ears have been trimmed on the sides so they're sharper than normal instead of the regular floppy ears. So maybe he's trying to look edgy, who knows. But he's there. And
Look edgy.
edgy Furbolg.
Body modification of some
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah. Body modifications.
he sees you guys and he says, "What are you looking for? I've got lots of things. I worked very hard and I'm highly valued by the hammer.
What has he got back there?
I have some things in exchange for your vote. And I can make your weapons strong, or I can make you strong."
Nice.
He says, "Look!" And he starts to show some of his wares and pulls back some of the cloth that's been covering some of the things. And he does. He has some swords. He has short swords, long swords, even rapiers. He's got a couple of shields in there. Not everything under the sun. But he's got
So what
several
does it
things.
cost?
He's
What
got
does it
a bunch
cost
of
to-
arrowheads made of really nice metal.
What does it cost to strengthen some swords and stuff?
I'm not the one that does this. I have this as is. I can give to you. So if you want one of my fine weapons, we can do that.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool. What kind of weapon? You have a rapier there. Would you like another one of the
Like
same?
another one. Yeah.
So be
sure.
it. So be it. And he's got
Ooh, rapiers.
3.
Wow.
And he holds them all up, cradled in his arms, just treating him like a newborn babe. So these are 3 wonderful things, and I'll vouch for them all myself. So if you want to take one, you may. And here, have a ribbon. And he gives you another brown ribbon.
Okay, I'll take the brown ribbon, and I'll take the best one.
All right, they all look good. One looks plain. 2 others look very, very fancy, with not expensive gems, but cheap gems along it, encrusted into it.
Can I test it?
He says, "Play! There's a target dummy over there." And there is. There's a wooden target dummy, complete with the rotating arms on it and so forth.
Okay, so is there an animal carcass I can slice with this?
Yes, over there. And literally, they do have some animal
I'm gonna
carcasses
do
up
the,
at
I'm
the
gonna do
distance.
the keel test.
You got it.
And I it's like I'm hoping there's like a hog type thing hanging.
Sounds
by the
good.
legs.
You got it.
Okay, and I'm gonna try and chop through the hog with the sword. The
Wonderful.
rapier.
So you try to chop through it, and it is a pretty good sword. Give me an Arcana check.
A
So
what?
Arcana check to see if you can sense magic. So you're gonna roll a d20. You're gonna add your, what is it? Is it intelligence for Arcana?
Yeah, that's 3.
Cool.
15 plus 3.
Woof! Yeah. You discern this thing's a +1 rapier.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
He says, "Wonderful. Here.
Did
Can I count on your vote?" And he holds the bowl open with the ribbons.
I drop it in.
Oh, you're going to go to the hammer lantern and drop it in the hammer lantern?
Yeah.
That's what you guess of it. Great, so you take it.
He
drop it in.
wasn't asking for the vote itself. He's just asking to see if we will consider the vote, or is he
Okay,
asking
I'll
for the vote?
consider the vote. Which
Like,
one is he doing?
He's not allowed to technically ask for the vote directly.
Okay.
Consider.
Yeah.
So he gives
Okay.
me a brown ribbon to consider dropping it.
Yes.
I will consider this. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, thank you. Good. Use it in good health. Kill
I
He
have a
kind of
question
whispers
for
to
you,
you,
sir.
kill many orcs.
Thank you.
And you? What would you like?
Well,
A shield, perhaps?
I'm more
To keep the tiny man safer.
or less, I'm looking for something more, I would say more personal.
Ah, dagger.
Sir,
By your
No,
side for when you sleep.
as it is, I doff my shield and I place it upon him. I was wondering, is there any way you can enhance or increase the strength magically? It's already a +1 shield passed down from my father.
He looks and says, I have my goods already prepared. I'm not the one that does that. That is a great gift indeed.
Yes.
You could put... We have the seer, the old woman. She might be able to.
All right.
That comes
Oh,
with cost.
Okay.
I had a question.
For
I
him,
think I'm still in Griffin form.
then none of that dealing happened. You gotta be in human form to do that. Do you want to do that? You can drop it when you want.
Well, then I also.
I'm not gonna have a sword
question.
holding griffin. That's just too.
Yeah, Griffin wielding a rapier. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just have been the whole time as my man form then.
Okay, so you go back to humans shape then.
Before we got to him. Yeah.
Right. Sounds good.
After,
you got your sword
after
then.
we said goodbye to our party members.
Right. Sounds good. Okay.
Well, I do have another thing I'm kind of looking at to get.
Of course. Name it.
Do you happen to have any, say, hand crossbows or even, let's see.
Hand crossbows I do not have some arrowheads here. If you're looking for
well,
more of the mechanical types, there's a gnome over there. Wee little folks. But they can be nasty with their darts.
Like what? So like automatically reloading? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. They use not magic, but they use numbers to design things stupid. But there's over there.
No, I can understand. I'll definitely take a look just to, pique my interest and all that. But I
course.
do greatly appreciate your time. So.
Of course. And consider the crone, the old woman. She might be able to enchant it further. If
Do we
anyone
have
could,
any
she could.
armorers around here?
Armorers, we do. The bound is good for that. So actually, the next enclave, if you continue.
I want to have my armor. I want to get some better armor. I've only got leather armor. I want some better armor.
Well, you can have enchanted leather armor. That's how it works for that. Because your class limits you to leather armor.
Then I want it enchanted stuff.
Yep.
Did they make leather armor at this place?
The armorers would be the armorers. These are the weapons. So, and the shields. Yeah. So this is the next enclave. So is there anything else I can do for you two?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I mean,
Enjoy.
yeah. Would you happen to have any whips available then?
Whips? Whips?
Yeah.
What do you do with them? He doesn't. It's not his
Okay.
thing.
All right. No, I'm good then. I'm gonna go talk to the gnome then.
So be it. Good day.
Yeah, talk to the gnome.
All
I
right.
appreciate.
You go to the gnome place, and the gnome's there, and he's smoking a short pipe, and he's talking to his two gnome little children who are there. Yes, father. Okay, I know. Anvil has to be 2 inches taller next time. Got it. We'll put it on. Put those little wedges under it and hammer those under it. That'll be good. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, Eddie. If we do that now, we can get it done before dinner, and then we can eat. Okay. And they both go running off. And he goes, hello. What can I do for you two? Are you looking for bolts or corals or what manner of slaying implements or such warriors be interested in? He kind of half bows.
Well, pleasure to meet you. The gentleman over there at the melee wares there was talking about you might have a hand crossbow available.
I do. I have several things. I have one that could be mounted as a wristlet where you simply pull down on the gauntlet and it fires. So that's a good one. If you want the more traditional design, we could do that as well. We have those in stock. We have so much in stock. I'll buy the hammer. Everyone that comes in here wants a slashing blade.
Yeah.
So I've
I
got
can
quite a bit of a
understand.
stockpile, so if you want something fancy like that, we can. Absolutely can. And by the hammer, if you'd consider us, we could even throw in some magical bolts with it.
Oh, that
Well,
sounds good.
I
That
am
sounds-
strongly considering the hammer because I feel very at home here.
And so be it. Eddie, come back. Pull out one of the hand crossbows. And let's get 5 magical
Two of us.
quarrels.
Two of them.
Dismount.
You got
mount.
it. Wrist mount. No, the wrist, not the hand. Oh, idiot child, wrist. Okay, so Eddie goes running back. Comes back a few minutes later while the guy's trying to make small talk. And nice weather we're having, and always nice in the Carnival here. And it's occasionally the thunder hits, but that's just what we've got. Okay, and Eddie comes back, and Eddie's got the box. And he opens up, saying, "Here you go, Dad." And he's got like 2 different designs on there. They both look pretty good. One is super ornate, like for a noble, and you can fit it in and just ka-chee, whenever you want to. And it's simply 1 per round, of course. But we'll pop it in. Hand crossbow. Hand crossbow is just going to be D4, just so you understand that.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
he's got
it's
that.
a D4, and I got a +3, so that's a really good shot.
That's a really good shot, plus the 5 plus 1 corals that he's got there too.
Yeah.
So these babies, these are blessed by the hammer. Please understand that. Please understand the hammer treats strength with strength, and this
Yes.
is given to you.
I want a crossbow. Light crossbow.
He's getting everything he can get.
Bad.
Crossbow, regular crossbow. Of course. Yeah, Eddie, you heard the man. Go. So Eddie goes running back again. Oh, yeah, can I eat yet? No. So he goes running back. Goes back with his
I
stuff.
love gnomes.
Unwraps it. Says, there you go.
And,
Picks it up. Good shot. Points it up in the sky and fires a shot. Look at that. Straight up. That means it's going to land right here. And he takes a step back. And after about 10 seconds, it lands 2 feet to his left. He says, oh, damn. That's why I'm not in the field.
So, what kind of
Love
what kind
gnomes.
of bolts go with it?
He says, well, we got the regular corals for it. I'll do the same deal I gave to your friend. The same deal. Here you go. There's a crossbow. Handle it with care. Remember, this is the pointy side. And hands you the 5 corals on it. And they are +1.
Oh,
He
yeah.
says, please,
Straight on.
strongly, you're taking many, many gifts from the hammer. Please consider the hammer. Many gifts who will grow very strong with the hammer. May the hammer protect you all. Good day. At this point, I've been successful in my duties to the hammer, and I think I'll close up for lunch. Eddie, you're cooking! Oh, Dad.
Oh, I love gnomes.
So he starts
All
the
right,
back of the shop.
This is
I
great.
want to continue further to the last part there because I want to find a way to enchant the shield.
Gotcha.
Let's see
Okay.
if they can enchant my armor.
All right, guys, I gotta bow out for the night.
Oh, no.
I'm fading fast.
I understand.
Good night,
Take
Devin.
care of yourself, Death Risk. Have a nice night,
Yeah,
Devin.
see you, Devin.
All right.
Take
Yeah.
care. Bye-bye. Oh no, lizard man fell. Alright. Oh! That means that Wild gets to be alone for the thing. Uh-oh. So Death Risk gets sidetracked and he goes off to a floor show where they're showing the
Seriously.
dancing ponies. Yeah.
He went to the
Alright.
puppet show.
There you go.
Well, I was curious about the green anyway.
That I can
so
believe.
I guess
That I
that's
can believe.
fine.
Cool. Alright, so you guys have your new weapons on there. He gives you another ribbon, of course, and excuses himself. So you guys go on to the next part of things. At this point, I think we're going to jump to the next one because it's starting to get a bit late. So let's finish up with the other 2 now, yeah? So I'm going to jump over now. Alright, so you guys are heading on, I understand that, deeper into the brown. We're going to jump over to the next one now. Wild, you're going. Do you want to continue alone? Death Risk got sidetracked, and wow, look, a bug. And he's out of there. So unfortunately, he probably ate it.
I'm eating an apple.
No worries, it's better eating the bug that Death Risk did. So if you want to continue on your own, you absolutely can. But that's what I need to know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to.
All right,
I'm
you got it.
curious with green anyway.
You got it. Oh, you got your daughter.
Yes.
So that's true too. Okay, let me pull up the green.
You doing like a party?
And you do. You go into the green.
You're worse than me.
And the green cobblestones are there. And the minute you go in, it becomes much more humid. Much more humid.
That's weird.
There's a light mist in there too. So just delightful, wild, wonderful. Kind of like a rainforest in the
area
summer.
at home.
Very nice area. You go in there, and there's moss on things, there's some vines on things. You see ferns growing out of the walls next to it. So, interesting that way. As you go on a bit, and you do come to a tree, which goes fairly high up, but carved into the tree is a little, like, room, complete with a carved, what do you call it? Not desktop, service counter.
Okay.
And standing in there looks like two people who aren't moving very fast at all. They look pretty lifelike. They also look like they're made of wood. They look like they're carved out of wood. And they're moving very slowly. And they're saying, hello.
Can I do a nature check?
Yes.
God, my rolls tonight. 10.
You're not sure? You think this might be some kind of tree being thing?
Okay.
That's all you got for the moment. Yeah, your daughter's like looking at it too. Wait, you got advantage on nature checks. You're a druid. Give me another one.
Do I? Okay,
Yeah.
that's terrible. I'm
Give me
like,
another one.
really?
You're
I
a
don't know
druid,
that.
for God's
Oh my
sakes.
god, natural 20.
Well, there you go. Okay.
Before.
These two
Okay.
things are growths from the tree itself, growing out of the floor of it. They're part of the tree, and the tree uses that to talk to you guys.
What kind of
This is a-
tree is this?
This is a big, like, oak tree, but it's,
Okay.
what do you call it? Enlightened, where you get the
Okay.
intelligence on it, and it's an enlightened oak tree, and it's grown these two things to talk and communicate. So we've got two humanoid-looking things. They don't have feet. It's growing like stumps, but their heads and upper bodies are well formed, and they can actually move their arms and things slowly. So that's what these things are.
Interesting.
And they greet you. And it's like a regular greeting thing. And one of them says, "This is who we are." And a wooden bowl with, of course, the green ribbons in it sits on the service desk counter. And the other one says, "If you wish to play, you may. If you wish to compete, that is part of our games. Nature can be unforgiving. I'm sure you know. But we have games that are the heart of nature itself. And you can be favored by nature. We have gifts for you, if you choose." And pulls out a bowl. And in the bowl are hand-carved, roughly hand-carved, animals. There's one that looks like a fish. There's a bird. There's one that looks like a donkey. A whole bunch of different animals in there. You'll probably find what you want. There's about 25 of them. So it's like little wooden carved animals, about that big each. Your daughter kind of looks at them too. Says, "Can we take one?"
Yes. Take one.
She gets a crocodile. Says, "I like this."
Crocodile.
If I'm permitted, I'll take a bird because
She
I'm
says, "Of course."
looking forward to that.
You got it. So you got a bird there. And do you want the flamingo? It's all wooden colored. It's not pink.
No.
Or anything. Do you want the falcon?
Falcon.
You grab the falcon. Cool. So you got the falcon there. Write that down somewhere. Wooden falcon. So write that down. So you got the wooden falcon. Your daughter's got the crocodile. And he says, "You may use these. Consider the green, please." It kind of gestures over. And the green gestures over. And it is, of course, the lantern with a green serpent on it. Glowing green light out of it, of course. That's the voting booth for them. So
I hadn't already
please
voted for chaos.
enjoy the carnival. What's that? Oh, you already did.
Oh, I
They
didn't
don't know.
say that. No, out of character. Sorry, out of character.
Right.
If I hadn't already voted for chaos, this would be a shoo-in.
Yep,
I
yep.
mean,
Yeah, that's kind of why I was waiting because, I don't know.
Yep. So
I stand by my vote, but this
close
is-
second.
Yes.
Close second. Cool.
Feel
So
completely comfortable here. Completely belong.
gotcha. As you go further in with your daughter, and it opens up, and people are basically feasting at this point in time, and there seems to be a fountain there, and people are just coming up and drinking straight out of the fountain with their hands. There's no cups or anything like this. There's food has been prepared. It's been cooked. Some of it is raw. Think of it like meat sushi. So you've got different things like that being served. So very rough, rare thing. Several vegetables been chopped up.
Magic going.
Most of it's raw, some of it is cooked on there. So you got the food there and the different drinks. Rough, fermented, served in split hollowed melons. So different kinds of things going on here. Your daughter's enjoying and having some snacks as she goes there. And you do have the MC here. The MC is literally a snake. Comes up, weaving back and forth. Raised
kind
to
of
about
snake?
5 feet tall. I don't want to do a cobra, so any kind of normal snake.
Constrictor or python or
Looks harmless, a garden snake. This is a non-threatening snake, so a regular garden snake type
probably
of thing.
constrictor then?
Sounds good. Constrictor
Okay.
snake. No, it's the MC of the group, basically.
Okay.
And it goes up there and is kind of going back and forth. Total length about 12 feet. It's got some coils it's supporting on. And it says, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the green. We have some rough sports. We have some weaker sports. And we've got different rewards for you after the game. So, if you wish, if you're good at surviving, let's do that. Can you play 30 days? Or would you rather go against others? Anyone want to play 30 days?" And you do have a bunch of people who've been gathered here. A lot of them are druids. A lot of them are from different things too. Some are gardeners, some are raising animals, animal herders, some are farmers. So a whole bunch of different people have used it. "Yeah, I'll do it." One guy looks like a farmer is there. Very intense look on his face, very weathered face. And so he goes forward. "Good, good. Step into the circle." And it literally is this tree stump that's been chopped down to the very base. It's about 12 feet wide, and people are stepping into there. So we got about 4 people stepped in.
I'll step in.
This
I'm
is
in.
30 days. Good, good. Your daughter goes, and steps into it too.
Oh no.
So here you go. We will see you in a month. Good luck to them all. Goes radically back and forth, and you're gone. You are alone. You are in a freezing cold tundra. It really is freezing cold. This is day 1. It's kind of mountainous area. A lot of snow. Really cold. You get to roll your survivals. Now, we can do it week by week to just cut it down for 4 rolls. Because then the whole 30. So you're doing your nature things, your shape changes, anything you can do to survive this very harsh situation. So, this first one is going to be pretty rough. So go ahead and give me a survival check for this and see how you do.
Alright. Oh.
You are a druid, so you get advantage, so you get to roll twice.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, only 14.
14? Okay. 14. Yeah, you're close. You're close. You made it. Give me a roll for your daughter.
Does she get advantage?
She does not. She's not a druid yet.
9.
Okay.
Yeah, it's spoilers.
Yep.
Oh, is that what she is?
Oh, I didn't type. Ah, dang. Okay. You don't know what she's gonna be. But anyway, so what'd you get on your next one?
14.
Good. Good. Okay. So your next one, it was strange because the ice is melting and then it turned to spring. And your main opponents are bears and other things and giant birds that fly, and you're trying to survive from those. And you do. So that's good. Your daughter wiped out, by the way. We'll get to that next time. 3rd week. It goes into summer. It gets blazing hot. Things happen way too fast. All the vegetation starts to die. And it's a different type of game. So you can shapeshift into different animals and so forth, lizards and stuff, and do pretty good. But it's really hot and water is extremely scarce. So let's do a save here and see how you do. 2 of them. You have advantage. Go for it. Full survival checks.
15.
You made it. You made it. Good, 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 good. And the last one is, of course, fall. And that happens. and everything starts to get cooler.
That's the easiest one. Come on now.
Not here.
It should be.
It should be. But it's not, and
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know why it's
right.
not, but it isn't. Giant elk, I don't know. But something happens, different things. Maybe poisonous snakes run rampant, I don't know. Maybe it's tarantula migration season, I have no idea. But it gets pretty nasty. The trees come alive and start to eat you, I don't know. But go ahead and do a survival check with your advantage. It gets nasty here.
Yeah. It's a bark. It's not worth
You know
25
what?
days.
Poisonous flowers and things like that, that'll be good.
16?
That's what you needed. It was 10, 12, 14, and 16. You barely
Wow.
survived that.
Under
You get a
the
rash, but you barely survive it. Good. So after these 30 days, boom, you pop back. You're weathered. You've lost weight. Your hair's longer. But you know what? 5 minutes have passed in real time. Your daughter is there. She's like, I couldn't do it. I died there. I swear I died there. And the MC Snake is, that's all right. You're fine. But you kind of slithers forward to you and one other guy there, an elfin guy. He says, you two have done well. You two have done very well. Nature's resilience. Here. He kind of nudges this bull, because he can't do much, right? Nudges this bull. You know what? Let's make him. Let's give him mage hand. So this bull kind of floats in front of you, a wooden bowl, and there's a bunch of seeds in there. Nice seeds, about half an inch wide, look like teardrop shape. The guy says, "Thank you." Takes one.
They look like pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, that sounds good. Look like
I
pumpkin
love
seeds.
pumpkin seeds. They're delicious. So we get
Cool.
to take a seed.
The snake is, yes, nature's resilience.
Okay. I'll take one seed.
Good. And the snake says, wear it upon you or swallow it. It will save you when you need it.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and write down what this is. And this literally is a life save here. So let's go over to the chat here. Here's the nature's resilience thing for that. Boom. So if you feel a death save, you pass it instead. So that's
Nice.
pretty neat. So that'll keep you alive, hopefully. And when I mean pass it, I mean you survive if you want to use that seed. So yeah. Well, actually, you can't decide. It just saves you. Are you going to swallow it, or are you going to wear it, or what are you going to do?
Swallow it.
Nice. So you swallow the seed. And the guy does the same. Says, "Don't chew it." He kind of smiles at his little joke and then swallows the seed. All right, good stuff. So we did that part on there, which is good. You got that part down. And you just entered the green. You've just entered the green. In the interest of time, I think we better jump over and do a quick thing with the black, and then end for the night. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Cool. So thanks for your patience, guys. We're going to jump over to Simple, who's gone back over to the black. And you know roughly how this goes. So you can pass through the pumpkin show, the bagpipes, the puppet show, sorry, not pumpkin show, the House of Skulls. You can go deeper if you want to, or you can go off to the side. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I'm looking for games. Do you know where I can
Yep,
find
that's off to the side. So you do
Okay,
find the
yeah,
game
I'll go
field
to the
on there.
side.
You do. And it is, you've got the black cobblestones on here. You're deep into the heart of this. The sky is black night. There's a single half moon there, pale moonlight. There are a whole bunch of lanterns, muted purples, and gray light, wan moonlight colors. So very, very hard to discern full colors in this. And of course, the night vision you have, the dark vision, doesn't really do well for a lot of colors. So it's kind of a muted kind of palette here. There are different things depending on what you're looking for. There's slender curved blades throwing circles here. And this woman is selling these things. She's got long, very blonde hair. She looks rather emaciated, very thin. Long nails on her fingers, also silver like the moon. And she goes, "May the moon goddess bless you. Do you wish a weapon?" There's other things further on, of course. What's that?
Wait, is this a game?
She says, "This is a gift for your consideration."
Thank you. What do I see?
You see a whole bunch of, every blade here is curved. There's curved daggers. There's curved swords, scimitars. There's a curved throwing disc, which you can treat like a toss and dart. Those are the main things. They're all decorated. They'll have runes on them. Many have skulls on them. All are this kind of pale silver blue metal.
I'll take. Is there a boomerang?
Not really. It's not what she does.
Okay, I'll take the dagger then.
Dagger, cool. Got a nice curved dagger there. She says it has the blessing of the moon upon it. Use it in good health. And she takes it and she kind of cuts her wrists a little bit. And you notice there's a whole bunch of scars along her. Just there. It is sacred now. And she hands it to you.
Okay.
And she holds up the bowl. Silver bowl with black ribbons in it. For your consideration.
What is it?
For your consideration.
No, what is the thing?
The ribbons.
It's a ribbon.
Black
Oh.
ribbons.
I'll take it, but I've already voted.
Right. She kind of smiles at you. You don't know if she knows or not.
Yeah.
Did you want to go further into this place or on to a different
Yeah,
place?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So further into the place, you see a guy who's older, and he's sitting down there, and he looks like a half-elf maybe. He's got kind of semi-pointed ears, and he's busy writing scrolls. Silvery moonlight on black parchment scrolls as he's writing. There's stacks of scrolls there. And he looks up at you. Opportunist. Devotee. I have things for both. You like finding things. You like flirting with death, but being on the other side of it, yes.
I am definitely an opportunist who likes shinies.
Shinies are good. Skulls don't shine unless they're coated.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Well-
have, shall we say, backup? Huh. Support? Huh? Huh. We have that as well. I have scrolls here. If you use it, you'll have your support. It might scare those around you. Is that what you're after?
Tell me more.
Wow, these are bribes. Ha, ha. Bribes for your vote. For the skull.
I already
For
voted
nothingness.
him.
You voted? Ah, ha. You're a devotee then. That is good. You wish to go deeper into the secrets?
I want to find. I've heard there are games here, and I want to try them out.
Keep going. Follow that path. Past the night
Okay.
market.
That's the
Farewell.
market.
This is the night market.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you. And he kind of sits down and starts writing again. Alright. So continue on, and you go to a place with games. And even those who flirt with death constantly and live with it and see it have fun sometimes. And that's what you stumble into. And you're walking through it and you don't see much. When you come into the opening, the sound explodes around you. And there's different sounds. And it is probably the thing you notice most right away is a row of cages, very tight, close quarter cages, against a big wall. Nice, ancient, moss-covered wall, black stone. And there are these cages, each with a kind of humanoid in there. And there are 5 people playing this game with these 5 cages. And each of them are cutting or damaging or hurting or breaking a finger or pulling out a fingernail of these people in these 5 cages. And there's an MC looking on, and the MC is a woman with long, pale silver hair, and she's sitting cross-legged on this stone marble circle cylinder. And she's sitting there saying, "Ah, good screams from number 1, number 3, very nice. Who can keep them alive the longest? Because the most... number 2, too much, you better ease up. Oh, too late, too, disqualified." This halfling woman with her hair off to the side, just shaved on the other side. Damn it! Throws down her flat razor that she was using. Storms off. She laughs. So good, so good. More. Over here. Number 5. Yes. That's doing it. And the victim in number 5 is a goblin. And she just screams out now. So good, so good. Oh, we're getting all of this. So this is the type of game on this one. Or I can go to the other side further in.
But that is sick and twisted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it
She
really
does
depends
see
on if
you.
the
There are
victim
other
is
games.
She does see
or
you and she smiles. She's very
volunteered or
pretty.
not.
It says, next round, young sir, will you be playing with us?
even or odd.
She looks
Whichever one you choose, it'll be the yes.
very odd indeed, then.
Okay.
So, which side of the cage do you wish to be on? Inside or outside?
Outside.
The greatest rewards are inside. Because it's the hardest to get them.
Well, I rolled a 4, so what would that mean?
Don't know. I'm not going to interpret your rolling your bones, and that's fine. But you have to interpret your
I've
own.
gone through a lot of pain. I might as well just check out the inside.
She says, very well. And she gets off the dais and she comes and she gives you a hug. And she's not cold. Did you allow it?
I jump, but does it feel warm or cold?
She feels very warm.
I'll embrace it.
Okay. She whispers in your ear. And she says, well done. So rare to meet someone so eager to embrace oblivion. You are brave. And I admire that. Good luck. And she gets back. And after that round is done, you got one survivor in there, obviously, who shakily steps out, bleeding. And he kind of looks up and kind of just barely standing. And she kind of gestures. And a big furbolg comes in there, and he does the lay on hands thing and starts healing.
Okay.
Starts breathing easier. It's better. Whew. Thank you. And goes over, gets his reward. So, they get the 5 volunteers who go toward. The cages are open automatically, magically.
Mm-hmm.
They all step in. Do you step into it? Cage number 5?
Yes.
Cage number 5 slams down. Your tormentors come up next.
I will take off my mask so it doesn't get damaged.
Wow. Okay, first time you've revealed your face here. Very
Oh my
interesting.
gosh.
Yeah.
And no one's there.
I know we can't see him.
Yup.
I know.
That's true. Isn't that
This
funny?
is the second time, actually.
second time,
if you
you're right.
count the...
So the tormentors come forward.
Yeah.
Your tormentor is a tiefling girl. She doesn't look very old. She looks determined, a little bit nervous. You see, as she raises, she's getting a clippers, and as she raises those, her hand's shaking a bit. And the beautiful voice of the girl sitting on the dais says, "Begin. Let the screams ring out. Let oblivion fill the night." And the games begin, and the torments begin. And you hear the scream of an elf very close to you in number 4, and one more distant, a halfling in number 1. Halfling girl just crying out, saying, Stop, enough, I give. But I guess that doesn't matter, because the screams continue. And the girl comes over to you with the clippers, and she comes forth, and you find that you can't move when you're in there. And she comes up, and she starts, and she kind of pulls with her finger at your lip, and just starts, clips it, just clips the side of the lip.
Oh, nasty.
And some blood rushes down, and she kind of blinks, and she kind of closes her eyes when she does this. Roll an insight, please.
Okay. That is a 10.
That's not bad. From that, you get that she doesn't really want to do this. You're not sure why she is, but she's determined to do it.
This has 2 outcomes.
It does.
Lose or win.
It does. All right. So, let's go ahead. What would a willpower check be?
That would be
Charisma?
either wisdom or. I think that would be wisdom,
I'll accept
I would-
wisdom.
intelligence, or charisma. Or
Like he's trying to resist physical pain.
Yeah.
That would be
That'd be
constitution,
Constitution.
right?
Okay. We can do Constitution.
Although, is it keeping him alive or is it just mentally resisting? Because yeah, that's. If it's actually going to kill him, it's Constitution. But if it's
Yeah, that's a good argument. I'll let you do Constitution or Wisdom. Your choice.
I'm gonna do wisdom save.
You got it. Similar to the nature one. This is round 1.
Oh, 5.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll physical now.
Okay. The 5 doesn't bode well for you.
Oh.
So you kind of panic on things. So for your fear, you get punished. Not by her. You get that clipping on there, and that's pain. It's not going to cause much dice of damage. But you feel just damage strike you. Give me a second. And we're doing a 2d6. 9 points of damage this round. Just electrically just zaps through you. And you feel the necrotic damage. 9 points for showing fear.
Okay.
Alright. That's true damage on you for that. For the 9 damage.
Ooh.
Round 2. Here we go. So I'm going to try and see how your others did. So let me do some rolls. 4 other rolls here. A 3, a 19, a 1, and an 11. So 2 pass, 2 fail. Alright, so the other 2 get damaged too. One of them fails already. So there was a half orc there, all very, had a mohawk and everything, very buff, covered in tattoos. And he's already failed. You hear him scream, that gets zapped, and he falls out, apparently dead. But of course they rush forward and they revivify. So they bring him back. So now there were 3 and you. Alright, so you're not out of the running yet. Next round, she comes up and she kind of hands shaking still. And she gets some more stuff. And she just gets basically a primitive hacksaw and comes in. And she gets some more implements and grabs your arm and you can't resist. And she pulls forward and she gets a finger and she holds and pulls it through the bars and it cuts completely through it. Go ahead and give me the next save for the next level up.
My drinking arm.
And also give me
Could
an
I
insight
have,
roll. Also give me another insight roll.
Could I have thrown her off her rhythm a bit with you bastard?
You can say that. Give me an insight roll and we'll see what effect you got. Give me an insight roll first.
Insight.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. 21.
She doesn't want to do this. I notice a tiefling couple who's over on one of the dias looking on at the sport. That's got to be her parents. They look kind of like her. So she's there at their behest. They're trying to train her to do this.
Oh.
Do you... okay, first wisdom save.
Yep.
Or...
Yep. Good luck.
Damn it.
This one's a 12. How'd it go?
Fail. I got a 7.
The damage screams through you. For your fear, you are punished by the Oblivion. 6 more points. How you holding up?
16 hit points, so half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next round goes.
I'm going to say to her, do you really need to follow your parents? Your sick parents?
She looks super surprised at that. And her eyes go totally wide.
Do you want to live under their terrible rule?
What do you know? What do you know?
They look very disappointed with you. But I don't, but don't let that, but I don't think you should listen to them anymore. They're just sickos.
Her mouth goes wide.
Make your own path.
Give me a persuasion. Let's see if she's gonna fight that.
Oh boy.
I rolled a 9. What did you get?
Persuasion. +5. 13.
She's holding her finger in one hand. And she drops the song. She looks at the fingers, tosses it back into the cage with you like it's going to magically attach or something. And then she goes storming off into the carnival. Where to, we don't know. You see her parents jump and run after her. Your cage springs open. You win.
Yes.
The girl laughs and claps her hands and says, "Oh, well done. How deceitful. What a find. What a find." The others go through. One other survives. And that's a tiefling woman in there who's been badly mutilated, but she made it through to the end. So you both get through. And she says, "Come, children. Collect your rewards. Collect your rewards. Here you go. Dig in." And she holds up this big black bag. It's like a huge pillowcase. And she kind of shakes it and it rattles. Choose. Choose.
What do I see?
Well, if you kind of look inside, there's a bunch of bones.
Detect
Small
magic.
bones. They're all magical. Every one of them.
Necromancy, I'm assuming.
Divination.
Oh.
Oh my god, pick the axis bone.
Wishbone?
No. It's a cervical vertebrae, and if they're human bones, it's extremely important. Pick it.
Oh. Even or odd? Ella, Urus, even or odd?
Sorry?
Carla?
Oh,
There.
sorry. God,
Even or odd?
even?
I don't pick it.
Ah,
I pick something else. A funny bone.
It's made of cartilage.
Oh. I don't know,
well, technically it's an arm bone. It's one of the arm bones, but
Okay.
it's a protuberance of it, so you just
Actually,
get like
You can get
an
knuckle
arm bone.
bones, you can
what
get the
other
vertebrae
kind of
bones.
bones are...
Knuckle bones,
No, I'll just
vertebrae,
pick the
great
axis
vertebrae
bone then.
bones.
I'll pick the axis bone.
You got it. Okay, so you get it. Kind of neat. It's carved. There's a bunch of ruins in it. So it's a divination type of thing.
Okay. We just get one, right?
She kind of laughs and says you can compete again.
Nah, I'm gonna run and try and find that tiefling girl, because I want to see how she's doing. She probably needs a drink.
Okay, so you're going to try to find her?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a survival check to see if you can track.
Got it. +2. No. No, that's wonky. 19.
19. Pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
you think you got her trail. And she went through and wow, she's going from the black straight to the multicolor. You gonna follow her in?
Yeah.
Go team go! Awesome. So you're sprinting into the multicolor. Alright. The bone you have is a divination bone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got one magical use. So when you roll it, whenever you want to, you change the luck for anything. And you can have anyone re-roll.
Oh.
So it can even be a death save. It could be whatever.
Ah.
So you got one re-roll. Alright. So I'll pop that in chat right there. Won't let me. There we go. Woof. So you got it. Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We've got Death Risk, who's vanished somewhere. We're not sure. We've got Warren MK, who just scored mightily in the Brown.
Yeah, we did.
We've got Wild and her daughter. And Wild has got a seed to survive and can go deeper in the green if she wishes. And we've got Simple, who has survived a torture game and profited from Divination Bone and is now charged into the multicolor, chasing a tiefling girl. Sounds like high school. So, yeah. All
I've got a
right.
question.
Yep.
These weapons that we got,
Yes.
are they what they say they are, or are they one-time use cheap plastic things made in Taiwan?
You're not sure yet. You're not outside of the carnival.
Yeah, that's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we end it, and we'll continue next time. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
Woo!
definitely.
Any last comments for the stream?
I really want to talk to that tiefling girl.
Hey, MK had a tiefling girlfriend. She's probably sweet.
That's true too. All right, ending stream.
Okay.